empires in the crash. No blade could keep him under, no grave could hold him long. He rose with every sunrise, still singing the same old song. Heave away, me hearties, heave and never bend. For the right road's bloody narrow, and it never seems to end. Through storm and steel and centuries, he carried a righteous flame. Black-hearted Jack the Deathless, but the heart still feels the pain. 1,000 widows blessed his name, 1,000 orphans too. He stood alone on burning decks when every soul withdrew. Gave his back to cannon mouths so children might breathe free. Took the wounds that should have killed 100 men like me. He fought at Trafalgar's thunder in the ice of northern straits. Broke the chains in slave ports, left tyrants to their fates. Every oath he ever swore he kept until the grave. Yet every friend he ever loved went down beneath the wave. Heave away, me hearties, heave and never bend. The right road's grown so heavy and there's nothing left to mend. One grey dawn off a nameless isle, the last great battle done. The tyrant's broken fleets in flame, the war at last was won. He stood amid the drifting smoke, sword red unto the hilt, and felt the centuries like lead, the endless blood he spilt. No more cheers to raise his glass, no more brothers at his side. No more right that needs his wrath, no more cause for which to die. He drove the cutlass through the deck, point first into the wood. Unbuckled every bandolier, let every pistol fall. Took the colors from the mast and wrapped them round his scars. Then turned his back upon the war and all the bloody stars. Heave no more, me hearties, heave no more, I'm done. The right road finally ended where the fighting could be none. Black-hearted Jack the Deathless walks a path no map can name. An old man now, though death won't come, and he is not the same. And somewhere on a quiet shore beneath the wind-worn tree.
Oh boy, how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Who did that? Nugget, howdy. Howdy. Who did that? Okay, cool. There we go. Perfect. Everything is up and running. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing some a little bit of palette cleansing that yesterday was. Thankfully, it seems like everyone liked. Well, not everyone probably, but it seemed like people still had a good time. But yeah, it got a little heavy. I'm not a big fan of war. That was disappointing that kicked off. But anyway, so today, like we discussed it. We discussed it yesterday. We talked it through. So today we're pretty much ignoring it. Hey, Ofted, how's it going? How's it going? But yeah, so today's mission is ignore all that nonsense and have fun with AI art and everything. So we'll be checking out some more of the cameos, catching up on things I didn't get to. We'll start on a little bit of the longer stuff. So we'll probably what war? Oh, shit. Now we're going to talk about it. But no, just very briefly, Israel and America bombed Iran yesterday. Apparently killed the Ayatollah. So yeah, I mean, there's major moves going on, and I'm not a big fan, but like I said, the goal. Oh, I think I got baited. Are you joking? Because I said we're going to ignore the war, and you're like, what war? Okay, I think I got baited by humor that I did not get. But yes, yes, there is no war. There is no war. It's all in our heads. Yep. All right, I figured it out. Your sleep schedule finally matches up with the start of your stream rather than the end. Hey, good. Welcome in. Welcome in. So anyway, like I said, just because it's easier to hit the longer form stuff, there is no war. Yep. Just because it's easier to hit the longer form stuff, first we will go ahead and hit a few things before getting to the music. So I'll go ahead and bring this up. Yep, no war in Bossing Say. You're on time for once. Yeah, we're just getting started. See the Yin song by Holy Ball. Holy Ball is on the list. Yes. I'm not sure if that's the exact one, but yeah, I saw that. We'll go ahead and go through that as well. We might even hit 2. I forget because I think he's got another cool one too. Oh, hey Feeble, how's it going? You're on the list too. We did react to this, but it was a little rambly, so I'm probably gonna go through. Hey, nice. Powder noticed one of your songs or something? Nice. Hey Bapella. Hey, Owlica. How's it going, guys? Yeah, the gang's all here. But yeah, so yeah, we might go through your things again, and I want to check out your music as well. But like I said, we're mainly going to focus on like fun stuff, but I did want to get through a few of the more drama-oriented stuff first, just because it's easier to hit the long-form stuff. So yeah, we'll do a little bit of this, and then we'll go ahead and check out a bunch of that music. How did Powder notice you? Like a song you made? That's pretty cool. But yeah, so anyway, the 3 things I want to hit. Newest upload has jiggle physics. All right. Ahoy. Hey Kurakimi, how's it going? But yeah, so we'll hit this. Might do this, I don't know. It's always interesting to see when they're actually after someone. I mean, they already wanted him dead, but we'll see if we feel like doing that. And then this is, like I said, there's more leaflet smears. This I don't know anything about this guy, but just based on his content, I'm thinking he's probably also going to be deranged. So had you at jiggle physics? Yes, understandable. How's the night going? We're just getting started, Renegade. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, no, pretty good. I got a bit of a late start just because I was dealing with some tech issues. But yeah, I really don't want to get into this, and at least it's relatively short, and I'm going to try to be a little bit more well-behaved today. As fun as it is to like freaking crash out, it adds up. It's not necessarily great for the mental to let yourself get super baited by all these weirdos. But yeah, I wish they'd leave Leaf alone. It's disgusting what they're doing. And again, it's either their own obsessive nature, or they're just after her for ideological reasons. I don't know. Probably some combination. Yeah, someone else dropped a vid too. This Cam Nuggets guy. Hey, Skypilled. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's start with this. This is similar to the other ones. This is I think obligatory. I don't really care too much, but it's obligatory. You basically have to. You have to talk Johnny Somali. And I like Legal Mindset. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. Ahoy. We have, hey Runya, we have Johnny Somali destroyed in South Korea, jail coming, fast facts by Legal Mindset. Let's go ahead and check it out. As I was saying, this is basically, it's an obligation to cover this sort of stuff if you're a VTuber, not to quite the level of you have to cover Shoe on Head, but you kind of have to cover Johnny Somali drama.
Johnny Somali, aka Ramzi Khalid Ismail, was absolutely crushed today in court, and we have massive consequences as the FAFO hits. We're going to get into that today on the Legal Mindset.
He's having too much fun.
Your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney over here in Asia, and this is a Fast Facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in legal news. And of course, we've been following the Johnny Somali trial from the beginning and giving you the real narrative, the real facts, the real consequences.
God, I hate nuisance streamers.
Johnny Somali, and we are at the end here. We indeed had a massive hearing today that actually had a little bit of a twist, which we'll get into and get into the details here. So today's hearing, we thought, was just going to be involving modifying the indictments, potentially either modifying the deepfakes, adding charges, maybe doing something else like that. But what they threw in was they added in closing arguments. Typically that is done on a different day, but they allowed those closing arguments to proceed today. So we actually have an update on Johnny Somali's closing argument and his whole spiel, his last attempt to make his defense, which failed.
Do we get video?
We had the Somali conviction team present there, taking notes, taking transcripts, so we have very good details there. There was no Hank in the courtroom. This is the second time that Hank has not been there in the courtroom with Ramsey Cleet Ismail. Johnny Smiley, aka Ramsey Cleet Ismail, RKI, made a very bad argument in terms of his closing argument. That was poorly received. Everybody in the court was shocked by the fact that he was making these statements and going this angle with his closing argument. And even the judge had a visible bad reaction to what he was doing.
That's not a good sign.
The prosecution also gave the recommended punishment, and it is way worse than most people would have expected, and actually has some real consequences for him even in the United States. So we're going to talk about that as well. So let's jump right into it. Guys, in case you don't know, Ramsey Cleet Ismail is facing 8 different charges.
I just want to start by saying it's great that it's great that they went after him at all. Like this wouldn't necessarily happen in America or something like this. They seem to let a lot of people off pretty easily. But yeah, so they threw the freaking book at him. I mean, look at some of this stuff. They got him on obstruction of business and stuff. Like they just wanted him and went for it. Why did it not start?
That's 4 obstruction of business, 2 minor offenses acts, and 2 deep fakes. Now, he'd been trying to get rid of this deep fake with Youngman and also the one with Bongbong, trying to kind of knock both of those things off, because that's
Let me pause for a sec here. What's going on, Rudy? Is it actually bad? That's something that someone needs to know about? Which voice chat is going crazy? I saw that and I wanted to keep on track of it if there's actually a problem. Good, it's not my voice chat. My voice chat's empty, which is fine. It's good. But yeah, what's going on? The voice chat, like in the Skybrowse one, is there an actual problem though? Is my point. What's the issue? Whatever, looks fine, I guess. It's unhinged in a funny way. Okay, good. I was just worried some shit was going down. I don't need war over there too. If there's only 5 people, you're good. Yeah, it looks like it. Ember and Lord getting married. Oh, jeez. I mean, congratulations. All right, let's get back to it. All right, just had to check on something. Let's go.
And 2 deep fakes. Now, he'd been trying to get rid of this deep fake with Youngman and also the one with Bongbong, trying to kind of knock both of those things off.
He's just such an idiot.
Serious prison time, and that's the thing where you can't wiggle out with a fine. And because of that, he's already guilty on all these other counts. He already pled guilty to all these counts, but he was fighting these 2. He was really banking on today being a day where they drop those deep fakes, because these deep fakes, once again, have mandatory prison time, mandatory recommendations, and he's got 2 of them on his count. They had this motion to modify the indictment, and they filed this days ago. I kept that under wraps because I wanted to see where this went and how this played out. Obviously, if there was a modification, we wanted to be able to explain it. So today we found out during the hearing what that was. RKI was hoping this was going to be the deepfakes drop. They were going to get rid of the Youngman deepfake because he had a quote-unquote unofficial settlement with Youngman. But mind you, in the Korean system, the prosecutors have all of the authority as to whether or not a charge is dropped, what they do with the charge. So even if you receive a settlement with a victim saying, hey, or somebody else, the other party there, because these people, Youngman and RKI, both showed the deepfake, and the deepfake was of Youngman and Hank making out naked. Very definitely fits the deepfake statute.
Again, the dude's just such an idiot. Like, don't nuisance stream at all, but he just stepped so far overboard also to all this criminal shit. Like, yeah, no, he fucked around, like someone said, and now he's finding out.
To a T. But the prosecution did not drop the charges. In fact, they did not even mitigate the charge. All they did was update a table of contents and update dates and times of some of the crimes, including some of the deepfakes. They updated those to be correct. So all they did was issue corrections to dates and times. So this is a massive, massive loss for RKI.
Good.
As his whole case was banking on getting rid of these deepfakes. So let's jump into his closing argument. What did he say? And this is the words of Johnny Somali, aka Ramsey Khalid Ismail. I'm going to break it down and then we're going to do some analysis. So Ramsey said, I sincerely apologize for my actions in Korea.
Oh boy, here we go.
I express remorse for the incident for which I was charged. I have been held captive here in Korea for a year and a half, during which time I committed no crimes. That, by the way, I'm going to step out there. That's very debatable, as he's got other pending stuff being investigated that's criminal activity he would potentially committed. Anyways, he says I learned to integrate into society during that time. I did some foolish things under the influence of alcohol, and I realized the consequences. I sincerely apologize for this. Having been born and raised in the United States, I did not realize how serious the consequences of—
See, exactly what I fucking said. They go way too light on some of this nonsense. He's like, I'm from America. I didn't know I'd actually be held accountable. A sad indictment on our culture.
The actions were, which would not be considered criminal in the US and could be in Korea. I'm going to pause there. This statement and this framing, being sorry, not for what you really did, but sorry for the consequences. This is very similar to when he said, I'm sorry this offends your honor, in his previous apology about the comfort woman statute. It's not actually his actions he feels remorseful for, but the fact that there are consequences for his actions. Let's continue. I reached an agreement with Lee.
Yeah, exactly. Not just American. I was just using that because that's where I'm from, and that's where he was saying that he's from, and so he didn't realize it. But yes, it is beyond America. It's not merely an American problem, but it is an American problem in addition to other Western countries.
That's Jungman regarding the 2 deepfakes. That's actually false. He only received a settlement regarding one. The other was with Bong Bong. He doesn't have a settlement with her. And he no longer seeks punishment. Bong Bong made it clear in court that she was unaware distributing deepfake videos was a crime and initially viewed them as not sexual content, but funny images. If she, a Korean, did not recognize the same act as a crime, how could he, an American, have known it was? When I asked Bong Bong whether he had defendant's counsel consent to distribute the videos, Bong Bong said no. The law is unfair.
Yeah, he should be sentenced to Somalia. They're like, fine, no jail time. You have to go live in Somalia, though.
Since the police didn't do anything when I tried to report Bong Bong, all I'm asking is for the law to be applied fairly. I want to appeal to the prosecution and police. It's unfair if Bong Bong and I receive different punishments.
This is so stupid.
I'm still young. I want to see my family and go home. Please show leniency. So that is all of his arguments. So essentially, once again, in closing, Ramsey Khalid Ismail is arguing that his ignorance of Korean culture led him to attack shopkeepers, that it's okay in America to throw ramen at people, to curse, to disrupt business. Actually, no, it's not. A lot of those things would also be criminal in the United States, RKI, right? A lot of those behaviors, even in the US, wouldn't be okay. But trying to say that's Korean culture. The judge did not like that at all.
Legal's good.
He also claimed that Jungman doesn't want punishment, but it doesn't matter that Jungman doesn't want punishment. It's up to the prosecutors to determine whether to bring that forward or not. And last, he attacked Bong Bong. You see how much he focused on this is unfair. Well, this argument, as I've said from the beginning of this case, is a loser in any country when it comes to criminal defense. You cannot say I should be innocent because you didn't charge this other person who did the same thing. It's the speeding analogy. Hey, you didn't give that guy a speeding ticket.
Yeah, legal went really hard on him at the beginning. I haven't really kept up with it. I'm not a huge fan of the drama, but I thought I'd check out his latest one.
Or you can't give me a speeding ticket. It simply doesn't work anywhere on earth, and him trying to use this here was always a loser strategy.
Yep.
And the fact that he played it out is actually full comedy.
I know he's had lawyers or people pretending to be lawyers or whatever. Like, who is advising him? Why was his statement so bad? I mean, aside from him being dumb.
And once again, saying he's only really sorry for these consequences of his actions, right? And no knowledge. Ignorance of the law is not a defense, particularly in this case when he was on a spree. Continuing, the judge visibly reacted and gave side-eye. This is something that was perceived by the Somali Conviction Court.
Tectone thinks, mindset? Handsome. Oh yeah, I remember a little bit of that. I'd say he's a good-looking dude. You can talk about that without being gay. I think he's above average. He's probably a handsome guy.
The judge is normally very serious, very straight-laced, no nonsense, but he had an actual physical reaction when RKI tried to blame ignorance of Korean culture. And when he started to attack Bong Bong, and
Well put
why
together, yeah.
she should be punished, that did not go well with anybody in the room. The prosecutors, the judge, they were not having any of that, not entertained by that. This argument that the law is unfair and the police didn't do anything
No one in court thought his apology was sincere, because it wasn't.
about Bong Bong and that they received different punishments, that did not work at all. No one in the court thought that apology was sincere, and nobody was buying that argument. So what did the prosecution drop? Well, they dropped their sentencing recommendation, and it is insane. The prosecution suggested 3 years in prison with labor. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, labor. A fine of 150,000
They're like a real country.
Korean won, which is the maximum. If they could give more, they probably would give more. And sex offender registration. That is a bombshell. One of the biggest bombshells today is sex offender registration. The court is very likely to adopt the prosecution's recommendation or only give a little bit below. So 2 to 3 years, very reasonable to say. You know, they recommended 3, maybe they give 2. Very reasonable to predict that. The fine, registration, that's the very, very likely ruling that's going to come up during sentencing, which will be the next hearing. His 2 smartphones are also forfeited. He is not going to get those back. And as part of being a registered sex offender, his labor will only be with other prisoners, right?
Okay.
So likely he is going to get factory labor job or prison toilets, because he is not going to be allowed as a sex offender in Korea to interact with normal people. And that is probably the best for normal human beings in Korea, to not have to interact with Ramsey Clit Ismail, Johnny Somali. So cabbage picking, unfortunately, I know we have our lovely, lovely, lovely cabbage plushie here coming soon. But cabbage picking may be too good for him, because that would actually involve him working with other people. They're also required to make a public disclosure, let everybody know about his sex offender status, and also put him on a mandatory sex offender treatment. So that's all part of the recommendation there. So also, as a registered Korean...
I do love, I'm not sure if it's pettiness or just working on principle, but I mean, they could have just been like, get the fuck out of the country. They could have charged him with nothing but like banished him, revoked his visa or whatever. Like, they're sending a message. They're like, you cannot do this. Yeah, they could have just kicked him out of the country and the problem would be solved. He's not going to hurt any other Koreans or anything, but nope, they're like, let's get this guy. I love it.
RKI, and this is the U.S. law where I come in,
Yep.
may be required
He needs to leer.
to register as a U.S. sex offender under
He's not going to
federal
leer,
law,
though. He's not
sworn.
going to leer anyway.
Now, this is interesting because convictions under the laws of any foreign country will require you to register as long as that conviction was fair and had due process. South Korea meets the standard.
Not
He
dollars,
went through
no.
a lot of due process. This is considered fair by U.S. law. So South
Yeah,
Korea,
that's good. You can make other people leer by throwing the book at him. That's true. So even if he doesn't leer, others will leer through him.
considered a fair country.
And again, we were talking about it the other day, but it's just like, you will get what you tolerate in society. So if you're saying this is okay and you're not going to hold people accountable, people will feel emboldened to do that behavior. If they know they're not going to get away with it, they will be less likely to do it. Some will do it anyway, of course, because they can't help themselves. But you're gonna bully the people who might have crossed over into that to not do that.
It's not North Korea. It's not some sort of other country like Cuba or something like that that's going to have unfair political laws, etc. Because South Korea would meet that standard. So he's required to register upon 3 days of entering the U.S. So he must register in any U.S. jurisdiction where he resides, works, or attends school. Failure to register in the U.S. can carry a 10-year jail sentence. So that is waiting for him after he gets out of jail in South Korea. Massive, massive W. The next trial date and sentencing is set for April 15, 2026. And now this is very funny. The judge asked him, hey, do you want to be sentenced quickly? And Johnny Somali said, yes, I would like to be sentenced quickly. And essentially ignored his wish in a little FU to Somali, ignored that and normal procedure, which is setting the sentencing 2 weeks after closing arguments. These were closing arguments. 2 weeks after would still be would be early March or mid-March. no, we're going to put it in April 15th. So they set it for 2 months instead. So even on the way out, it looks bad for Johnny Somali. This is a total loss for Cabbage Boy. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next.
All right. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. I don't know if we want to do this. Like, who's after Asmund? Now, we might come back to that. I don't know. Do we just go right to the leaflet stuff? So if he said, I don't want to be sentenced quickly, they would have sentenced him quickly. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh my God, dude. Anyway, let's hit this up. All right, we're back with more leaflet drama here, and by that I mean people going after her, smearing her. She hasn't done anything wrong. I doubt he will make a compelling argument for her having done anything wrong. I don't know anything about this guy, but you can see he's got an interesting little thing there going on. And I don't like this. He's apparently going after Chibi reviews, and that's around the same time when a bunch of stuff was going wrong in his life. So, I mean, leave the dude alone. Leave the dude alone. Come back later if you want. But, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I'm already predisposed to not like this dude. Yeah, he's yep, Chibi reviews, Tech Tone. Emmy, I don't know which side he comes down on. Yeah, Nux. I mean, it's not inherently political. I don't know all these other people. But yeah, I'm inclined to not like this dude. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what he has to say about good old Leaflet.
So this pretty big VTuber by the name of Leaflet has
There we go.
VTuber by the name of Leaflet has recently been going viral, and it all started from a clip of them basically refusing to disavow Nuxtaku and him having a Discord server where we all know a few people under the age of 18 were able to sneak in there.
Actually, you know.
Okay, I will say that was already disingenuous there, because he's like, we all know, like, again, it's begging the question.
And it all started from a clip of them basically refusing to disavow.
And that also wasn't it. She said she didn't know. Like, can you say that was refusal to disavow? I don't know. But yeah, you don't have to disavow. I don't disavow. These people are obnoxious. Hey, a Cosmic Otaku, thank you for the raid. Which Reddit does he mod? Exactly. Yeah, thank you. Welcome. I love that alert.
Now, Nuxtaku and him having a
this is so
Discord
obnoxious.
server where we all
This
know
this is the exact same thing Harmful Opinions was doing. It was just assuming that he was owed people getting in complete line with his viewpoint. Like, Leaflet is wrong unless she does exactly what he says she should do. Like, she is guilty unless she does what he wants. That's not how things work. You don't get to decide that for other people. Saying I don't know about that drama, or even outright saying I do not disavow Nux, is a completely valid argument.
a few people under the age of 18 were able to sneak in there.
Actually, you know, to be honest, I don't even want to get involved in any of this drama. I'm
Yeah.
just being real.
Yep.
I just don't want.
And the only I agree, and the only reason I'm involving myself in this is because I like Leaflet, and I don't like what they're doing to her. I think it's insane what they're doing to her.
I just don't care. Enough.
Essentially leading to Nuxtaku taking no type of blame, blaming the parents, saying he had no idea
Oh my
this stuff
God.
was happened. This caused
I
this
know,
person
I know,
by
the
name
cat.
of Leaflet and Asari, pretty big content creator with 173,000 subscribers. Basically,
Like I said, I'm gonna try to just keep just a normal house cat. I'm gonna try to keep a calmer attitude in this one, but like, this is pissing me off.
refusing to disavow Nuxtaku and refusing to actually engage with the content before attempting to slander it.
Is Nux still cool, or is he still getting canceled? Dude,
Yeah. It's terrible what they're doing to her, but at least she's one of the ones well equipped to deal with it. She knows their tricks. I feel bad for her. It's still gonna suck being the target of the mob, but she knows not to bow. She knows not to bend the knee, and she knows that these people are not her people. They're not her friends. Yeah, and I mean, smart people can still fall for this though. So it's not just that she's smart; it's that she's knowledgeable about this exact scenario too. Best That would be funny. They just start going after each other because they're doing similar videos. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. They might beef over some little detail they get wrong or something. Purity Spiral, one of them will say something wasn't as bad, but all this other stuff is bad. And then they're like, oh, well, you're defending her now.
I don't even know the Nuck situation at all, to be honest. But I'm gonna guess it's really stupid. That's what I'm gonna guess.
Yep. Like I said, I totally agree with her.
Like, I don't know the story behind it, but
I
I'm
love
pretty
Leaf.
sure that the drama's probably dumb. There's probably a lot of misunderstandings. That's my guess.
Now, if only there was, some
Good.
website that has billions of videos on it where you can easily just type in.
No, I was really angry at him. I was yelling at Harmful Opinions a lot, which is why I'm trying to be a little calmer here.
Like Nuxtaku drama or Nuxtaku situation or a freaking Nick Andros and find said video, but no, let's just play dumb and pretend, the internet's hard to use. We don't know where this video is, right? Who knows?
You're not supporting Nux and you have watched them for 2 years. So what happened, Matt? Okay, is there a video? Actually, to be honest, I don't even want to get involved in any of this drama. I'm just being real.
Feeble took Harmful Opinions side on Julio. I don't. Julio didn't even show up all that much, but yeah, I mean, I was somewhat critical of Leaflet's mods as well. I'm still on her side. She didn't do anything wrong, but there's definitely some room for criticism. But mostly, I just don't like Harmful Opinions or this guy and what they're doing.
I just don't care enough.
Now, you may be wondering who exactly Asari is. We know Leaflet is the topic of today's video. Asari is Leaflet's mother. Official channel for Leaflet and Asari. Mother and daughter streamer.
Greeny Wolf, thank you for the raid. You said she has some accountability in it, but Julio should be fired and drop the ball. I don't know too much. I'm not sure if it was that bad or anything. I don't really think so, but it does sound like she is going to lock down harder on the Discord so that doesn't happen again. Are these people leftists? I don't know about this guy. Harmful Opinions was definitely giving me leftist vibes, which was weird because he didn't used to be, but yeah, I don't know about this guy. And a bunch of these people are either, like someone said, just clout chasing or have personal beef. Like Harmful Opinions seemed to actually has personal beef with Nux, so got offended when Leaflet didn't jump in on that as well. So yeah, some people are grinding personal axes, some people are ideologically engaged with this, some people are just frickin' grifters, to use the overused term.
Duo, and it ended up coming out that Leaflet had a Discord that was very similar to Nuxtaku's, which kind of explains why she had that XL broom out trying to sweep for the exact same thing that she was a part of.
You still think Harmful Opinions and Nick Andros created some shit? I don't know if they created it wholesale, but yes, they wanted to drive that up. And I do think there was some level of collaboration between them. I think it was definitely attacked from the start.
Craziest part was that Asari, aka Leaflet's mother, is the owner.
Leaflet then confirms.
Oh, no! Okay, I said I wasn't going to get too angry. I did not need to see Harmful Opinions again. The dude's literally citing Harmful Opinions video here. Oh no. Oh no.
But did you have... And the craziest part was that Asari, aka Leaflet's mother, is the owner.
Leaflet then confirms.
That's not that crazy.
But did you start it, or people are saying that your mom actually owns it?
The reason my mom owns it is in case that it's to.
You think VTubers should just ignore these retards? Again, the reason I am taking this on is just because I like Leaflet and I don't like what is being done, and I can farm it for drama. But yeah, yep, secondhand cringe. Howdy, Corey. Anyway, let's continue. This is annoying. Oh, I will give him credit because I always like to give credit when it's due. At least, like, props to him for giving source there. Like that's good to do as a creator, and it's why I try to leave things on screen when I'm reacting, so you can see I'm doing the same thing. I mean, his stuff's right there. So anyway, no, good for him on this. That's one thing I will say in his favor is that's a good move.
Okay, so
nothing to do with me. It's my mommy.
So it's not Leaflet taking accountability. She's throwing Mommy Asari, great grandma VTuber, under the bus, under the goon bus.
That's
for
not
the
what- that's
server that
not.
she also had that had minors sneak into it.
Oh my God.
And I use the word sneak very lightly, as their own rules of the Discord don't prohibit minors. Number 6 says act like
No,
reasonable.
no, she isn't. What? But yeah, no, she didn't. If you're saying about the throwing her mom under the bus, no, that's completely not what she said.
Adults. Even if you may not be 18, know that this is treated as an adult server. That sentence is disturbing.
Done zero research, seems
Literally
like
right
it.
under number 5 that says no
Yeah,
innocent.
I would also want to punch walls, except I've become nearly immune to this shit. Like he's not as annoying, quite as annoying as harmful opinions. So if I can survive harmful opinions, I can survive this guy.
SFW outside the adult channel, no or UA/lollipop content, period. So they're literally saying that, hey, you can go post NSFW in the adult channels, but this is also an adult server. But you don't really have to be 18. Literally in the rules.
No, Greenie, not exactly like that. Minors are allowed there. They're just saying you have to behave in an adult fashion. Like you can't be a weirdo, is what that said. And it could have been worded better. But no, it's not an adult channel. It is a all legal ages channel. Okay, good.
Right? This is not something where, you know, even in Nuxtaku's case, people were able to just click a I'm 18 roll and lie, which is still stupid. You need definitely more verification than that. You don't
Again, it's really hard. Like I don't like internet ID. It's hard to have a system that identifies minors.
even have to be 18. The rules of this server literally say that. Even going to the point where there was an adult member of this Discord who was messaging one of the younger people and sent them thigh pics.
15th
Yes, and everyone said this guy was a fucking retard. This guy is a freak. Again, not necessarily a freak in like the sexually deviant way, but like has some mental issues. Like this was not a good move. No one is defending this 15th Watcher guy, except for one of the mods, which again I was pretty critical on him. He was partly trolling, but yeah, no, one of the mods was being a little weird.
says he's a simp.
Thigh pics, not porn. Yes, but do not send pics, especially like when you ask for thigh pics. That is, even if it's closed, that is for sexual gratification. Like you're engaging with a minor in some level of sexuality. So no, don't do that. Don't send pics to kids.
And
Yeah,
keeps
exactly.
wanting me to send
Suggestive,
pics.
yeah.
Dear viewer, please remember this. Sounds like you should have blocked him a while ago. WTF is his issue. In response,
And I will say, like, this guy was eventually banned, and it wasn't even that long. Like, all this took, like, as I understand it, like an hour or so. Some people are saying 10 minutes. I've heard an hour. But point is, when this all came out and when the mods were made aware, he was banned. Like, both the minor and this 15th Watcher guy were banned. So I don't even know what the problem was here. Something minorly untoward, something minorly untoward happened and was dealt with as well as it could be. Maybe not, but like it was dealt with.
to the block button suggestion, the 15th Watcher says, I feel too bad for him. As before with this person, what? Dave responds quizzically. Kiss says he's a minor though, no point in talking to him. 23 minutes after the actual ban, the 15th Watcher says, I already have dread thinking about my past interactions with him. I sent
Again, see, this guy's a weirdo. You should never, like, even he's clearly not mentally there, because he sent it to begin with and then decides to tell the whole server that he's sending pics to a minor. Like, this guy's not right in the head.
him a fully covered and clothed thigh picture once to get him to shut up. I fear it made it much, much worse.
To which one of the members
Dumbass.
of this Discord ended up
Is it-
blaming the minor. They ended up saying the minor was the one harassing the adult.
Yeah, this is the guy I do have some criticism for, and I went pretty hard on him. I'm not, in one of my other videos, I'm not sure how much he was trolling, like, because he does say that he's trolling looking for attention, but he did also seem to latch onto that kind of weirdly. So yeah, I probably went too hard in my video, but I still have some questions about this mod.
user who ended up sending these pictures to this person. So
Precure was complaining about my video, calling it bad faith and complaining that it doesn't give them a clear idea of anything wrong happening. And they in fact have counter evidence that I suppose they're upset I didn't include. You see, they have evidence that the child was asking for it very aggressively. Someone asks Precure what they're trying to prove.
Yep, there's Envy again. Envy showed up pretty good here.
They explain that they're proving it's a 15-year-old taking advantage of that person. There's no power imbalance because they're both retarded. I was told this was a based VTuber community, but that is literally the wokest thing I have ever heard in my life. Goth asks, where's the controversy? Precure says, they're trying to get us to ban the retard who got groomed by the minor.
Does, like, even if you view that framework as legitimate, that guy still needs to get banned, because yeah, you can say he was groomed or not. I think that's a silly argument, but yeah, no, he was sending pics to a minor, and just he wasn't behaving well. Get him out of there.
In response to the earlier post about there being no power imbalance.
now, Harmful Opinions is another commentary channel. Think of like Nick Andros, right? You have Harmful Opinions commentary.
Wow,
covers.
that's his other example is Nick Andros. This guy is, oh my god, he's got it bad. Holy shit. Harmful Opinions is like other content creators like Nick Andros. So yeah, he's just in on the hate train. Holy shit.
Interesting topics. He's been covering all of it, right? Tectone, he's been covering Nuxtaku, and Leaflet. He's made about 3 videos.
And hopefully
14
it stays
minutes,
there.
5 minutes and 32 minutes, right? So we've got 40 or 50.
Oh, he put the
14
oh, that's even stupider than I thought, man. That's so
5
bad.
minutes.
He put the out of context pacifier clip at the front. I'm not even sure how to do that, but it must be intentional. Like, that doesn't just happen. That was more towards the middle of the video. So I think like there's no way this is a coincidence.
And
Right?
32.
Right? That's so disingenuous. Use custom thumb. No, but I'm saying the motion. I'm saying that when you play the video, it plays to the pacifier scene totally out of context.
Minutes, right? So we've got 40 or 50 minutes worth of content that basically anyone on this side of YouTube, you know, that Nuxtaku bubble, the Leaflet bubble, they're just sweeping or trying to pretend
He's
that this video doesn't exist, or kind of like we just looked at, one thing they love to do is call everything a bad faith.
This is entirely bad faith.
You can literally show these guys 45 minutes of footage of you just scrolling through a public Discord. Literally nothing edited, no AI tricks here, nothing, no tricks up our sleeves. And they'll say, oh, this is just bad faith.
This guy's
Like
obnoxious.
A year ago, I was definitely a lot more willing to talk to people,
Yeah.
and I was a lot more willing to like engage with, you know, these kind of bad faith people.
If I'm making these suggestions and pointing these things out in bad faith, it doesn't change whether my suggestions are good or not, does it? Why does
What?
she not want to make things better? In the
Like, again, they're all doing the same thing of just saying that what she's doing is wrong, and she needs to do what they want her to do. It's so obnoxious.
words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it.
They're not trying to communicate. They're not trying to like have an honest conversation. They just want to
She's right.
hurt you
Yep.
for their benefit.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you mean? Watch the video and debunk why they're bad faith. You can't tell me again, like in the situation of Nuxtaku regarding Leaflet, where you're like,
To Leaflet's points, like, the more, I think she's made this point too, and others have as well, but yeah, the more they say, yeah, just say the line, exactly. The more they say, just watch the video and debunk it, the less I want to watch the video. Like, I'm not watching the video. I don't care. They can say Discord logs or whatever. It's like I said, accusations do not make someone more likely to be guilty, because a lot of people come after people for the wrong reasons. So they can say whatever the fuck they want about Nux. Similar to Leaflet, I don't care. Again, if it comes out that he actually did something really, really wrong, yeah, I have no dog in the fight. If he actually did something wrong, he needs to be held accountable. But I'm just saying, I have not seen that. These people are fucking ghouls.
oh, I don't even know what's going on, but then also call something bad faith. You can't just throw out words when you haven't even tried to engage.
And Greeny, I saw your chat there. I wasn't saying it's illegal. I was just saying the guy's a retard and should be banned. Like, it's not criminally illegal. It should be. If it's not against the Discord server rules, it should be. So yeah, in that sense, it is illegal. Like, do not send pics to like, do not send personal pics to children. So yeah, no, I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm not saying it because yeah, it's probably not, because it wasn't naked or anything like that. So yeah, it probably wasn't illegal, but it should be against the rules for the server.
Faithfully with the content. By definition, you're the only people here that are bad faith. Kind of like Chibi Reviews and all these other...
Wow, yeah, he's just got a hate boner for a bunch of people here. And again, I wish people, like, I get a lot of people hate Chibi Reviews. I think it's pretty retarded, but like, at least leave the dude alone when he's going through a lot of stuff. And they just can't help but keep bringing it up. Oh my god, Chibi Reviews, he's a bad dude. Come on. I think they pushed back the Discord ID. I don't think anything's going into effect today. I think it's not even happening this year, they said, but I haven't been keeping a whole lot of track of it. If it comes down, we'll have to figure something out. But yeah, I don't think it's coming down.
YouTubers out there who are basically trying to defend this and be like, oh, well, I know Leaflet and they're a good person.
Oh, 6 months? Okay. We'll see.
That doesn't matter. Good people do stupid things. Good people make mistakes. Good people apologize and take accountability. And again, if an entire video is bad faith, wouldn't you want to just make content on it? You know, just click start.
Not necessarily. Again, the only reason I'm getting involved is because I like Leaflet, and I hate to see what people are doing to her. And so yes, in this case, I'm taking your advice. I'm jumping in. I'm calling it bad faith. I'm saying Leaflet did nothing wrong, and you're not making a compelling argument. But again, that's not an obligation for anything to do. It's the exact same argument of, if you're not doing exactly what I'm saying you have to do, you're clearly a bad person, because clearly I'm making a sensible argument here. Thank you for the follow-up. Yeah, it's like, I'm making a sensible argument, and if you're not doing exactly what I say, you're clearly a bad person, because clearly I'm correct about everything. It's just, there's no logic there. Growing? Nice. It's growing regardless of drama. Yep. Good for them.
Streaming and watch the video, laugh at
yeah,
it,
Leaflet's
and
great.
Debunk everything. That's because you can't debunk any of it. This all happened. Again, all it will do is expose the fact that Leaflet...
Oh man, I'm sorry, Rem. I'm sorry to hear that active duty with the Iran stuff. I'm personally, I ranted about Iran yesterday, so this is kind of the decompression thing. So I won't be talking about Iran today if I can help it. But yeah, no, that sucks. I'm sorry. Stay safe.
Is literally engaging in the thing that they're sweeping Nuxtaku for, when Nuxtaku and Leaflet, all they have to do is come out and say, hey, I screwed up. Hey, this stuff was happening again in my server. This stuff was happening in my community. Yeah, my mom might own it in the case of Leaflet. Yeah, it might be a Patreon server where you technically have to have like a credit or debit card to join it, which a kid can get a debit card. Yeah, okay. Accidents still happen. It's still associated to you.
Yeah, we talked about it for like 3 hours yesterday. It was yeah, it derailed the stream. We vented a bit. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
There's still the Nuxtaku Discord. It's still the Leaflet.
Is Leaf streaming?
Take accountability. That's all people want. Whether that be banning the minors, right? Banning the kiddos, banning not safe for work.
Yep, Leaflet.
You still
just
shouldn't
chatting.
really have a Discord with kids in it. That's just kind of weird. But
again, there he goes lecturing people from his opinion. Again, I get the risk of having a Discord with kids in it, but it is legal. You can do it. You have to make sure everyone's behaving or whatever, but there's nothing like, kids can use the internet. Whether or not they should is a separate topic, but you are allowed to be like, yes, kids are welcome in my Discord.
The right direction, right? Ban these things. People are in your eyes bad faith, right? Some people would consider
that's
good,
yeah.
Snarking. No, you're giving them content. By you just refusing to actually cover this topic, you're just giving them more things to basically cover and debunk, because you're just digging yourself into a hole. And one thing that's so annoying that all these creators do is they will not take that accountability. They will blame parents. They will say it's not...
That's so annoying.
my job to monitor kids. You can by putting an age restriction. You can by forcing people to have an ID check, as stupid as it may seem. You can by, again, putting up as many measures as you can to try to prevent people from getting in without,
Yeah.
of course, shifting the blame to parents, without shifting the blame on kids, without shifting the blame on your mom, who's a gooner. That's still like an insane concept to me. Your own mom is also a content creator.
What? Wait. Did he just ban kids from all social media? I can see arguments both ways. If you ban them, they'll just find some other way on to get into the worst spots, is an argument I heard made to me that I hadn't really thought about. And I'm like, oh, yeah. But yeah, no, I think it would be better for society, but it's not necessarily a instant fix all. No, we're almost done. But I do want to catch that revenge target towards base VTubers. Yeah, I think there is a hate thing going on. But yeah, you'll note he just equated gooning with content creation. That's
kids,
wild.
Without shifting the blame on your mom, who was a gooner.
Again, she did not shift blame to the mom. She explained that yes, she owns the channel, but is not super involved.
Blame on
This
your
is wild.
mom, who was a gooner. That's still like an insane concept to me. Your own mom is also a content creator.
Yeah?
Leaflet herself went on to Mama Arco's stream to defend this mod and respond to the situation in general. Leaflet talks about the Discord server.
If we have to put boots on the ground in Iran, I am nominating these two weirdos. We'll send a couple, and all our Congress and these two guys can go fight in Iran.
Server not being hers.
And you had already told me it's not even your server. Was it started by you, or how does that work?
I can clear it up real quick.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a server, like it's a fan server for the community. I don't get a vote in like who moderation. I don't do any moderation on it.
Interesting. 12th of the 2nd, 20.
Oh my god, I've already seen this shit. We need to bring back a nonchalant 90s down to earthness. I think to some extent we are. I mean, like I said, I think we are making moves in that direction, which is great.
25. I don't personally get involved unless it's just an easy ban, says Leaflet. I don't normally involve myself in Discord since I don't run it, but if I catch you using slurs in a bad faith manner, I will personally...
Can't ban kids without implementing online ID. Online ID is death of anonymity, which is dangerous from perspectives of retards on Kiwi farms getting location data, as well as just in general. It's a threat to free speech because people will be less open with their opinions, and the government will know who you are and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, no, anything that puts a wedge in the door to lead way to internet anonymity has to be very, very suspicious. You can't do that. It's one of the most important battles at present, is not allowing them to do that. They really want to. All the governments really want to end online anonymity.
Send you to the Shadow Realm. 30th of the 6th, 2025. Don't post
You check ID for alcohol and shit. Yeah, but that's at place of purchase. It's a little different if it's attached to your online identity. Like if you have to put your information in to access a website or something, or if they start gating other content, like if they gate even looking at gun content, for example, to anyone over 18 or 21 or something like that, those are massive free speech implications.
Edgy jokes, it can get the server in trouble. Fair enough, I do the same with Twitch chat and stuff. So I'm going to have to time them out / remove them, says Leaflet.
Like I don't actually...
You check ID at the club, it's not the same, because again, here online, with the way it works, you're linked to that forever. Like if you put your ID in on YouTube, for example, then it's always there. You're always linked to that. And for another example would be because Twitter or something like that. If your real life account is linked to Twitter, anything you ever say on Twitter will be linked to your real life identity, and that's extremely dangerous.
like do any enforcement action at all.
If what I showed was the last time you were doing it, that's only been true for barely over half a year.
And this is where I'm going to wrap the video up. As always,
Good.
I
Thank
highly
you.
implore you guys to check out Harmful Opinions.
I already
video.
did.
Great stuff, well researched, and literally screenshots for every single thing. He's not the type of person who just lies and makes up things in bad faith. Every single thing that he talks about has receipts to back it up.
Yet you can have receipts and still be doing things in bad faith. Like, he's implying more meaning to the receipts than there actually is. You don't want Palantir company targeted by China to have all your info. Yeah, and again, it's just dangerous for free speech. Even if it's just our government that has it, it's still bad.
Receipts that have since been replied to, that have since been addressed, that somehow Leaflet is going to try to sweep away like it's just some big nothing burger and we're all evil people for covering and we're all harassing her. When reality hits the fact that this stuff happened, and you need to take some blame. You need to grow up. You're 40 years old. Did I mention that? This person's 40, and they act like a child online who doesn't understand that their Discord server is their responsibility in the end of the day. Peace out, my friends. Let me know what you think down below. Bye.
Yeah, we just ended. Everyone's reacting to Brandon's thing too. Anyway, that'll do it. There was not a whole lot of value there, pretty much what I expected. I'm going to dislike the video. I don't usually, but yeah, there we go. And as always, if you like my stuff, like, comment, and subscribe to my stuff. And hell, if you like this guy's stuff, you're weird, but go over there and check his stuff out. Is what it is. Peace. All right. Yep. He's Cam Nuggets. I don't know. People were mentioning that he did a bit on Leaflet too, so I decided to check it out. But yeah, Cam Nuggets is his name. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't worth a whole lot. He didn't really make any, just like the other guys. He didn't really make any good points. And like we were just talking about online anonymity, like I mean, I'm biased, of course, as a VTuber, but it's like, I don't think there's any shame in not showing your face. You have a right to not show your face. I don't think this guy is necessarily braver than Harmful Opinions or me or anything like that. More attention is what it is. He's got 30,000. Oh, he does only have 2,000 views. That's interesting. Anyway, is what it is. It's too late now, and like, probably no one that sees my video is going to go over there and click on his, since I covered the whole thing anyway. So yeah, I don't really think I'm boosting him. But yeah, no, you're right. He is farming the clout, though. Yeah, exactly. Those receipts are nothing. Jackson with a face cam. Yeah, Jackson or Harmful Opinions or whatever. Yeah. Yep, I like showcasing smaller channels. I mean, he's bigger than me, but yeah. Yep, go support this guy. Not really. Anyway, what do we want to do next? We could jump right into music. We could touch on some of the other stuff. Let's jump into music, huh? You don't know much about the drama? It's a nothing burger. What's not for long? Anyway, which one of these do we want to start with? Ooh. Let's go right into... Yeah, let's go right into Wild Iraqi. He's got some more stuff. I'll just save that so I don't lose anything. But yeah, let's go ahead. March of the Phoenix. Don't auto start though. Whoa, that's trippy already. All right. Anyway, yeah, music time. You haven't heard of Wild Iraqi till the one day he was in voice chat? Yeah, he released one other video that got shouted out by Skybrows. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit it. 40 years old, happily married, and a father. If you're got into Discord that was overwhelmingly filled with adults. You would blame yourself first and foremost. Yeah. Yep. Oh, did I gain more subs? Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, no, it's great. I'm glad people like to hang out here. Like I said, it's been pretty weird. You watched the premiere? Yeah, I wasn't around at the time, but yeah, no, cool. Oh yeah, and let's unmute. That was gonna be close. All right, let's hit it. Ahoy, we're checking out a song by a Wild Iraqi. He did another video we watched. Let's go ahead. We'll play it through once with limited interruptions and then come back through if we want and talk about things. Interesting. Oh. Not, dude. I like it. I like it. This is cool. Yeah, no, this is really well done.
A stone inside my chest, it grows like thunder pounding where no one knows. The mirror cracks, but I won't fall. I've built a fortress 10 miles tall. The empire that hunts and enslaves the broken masses, the end of days. So many fights, so many deaths. We'll fend them off to our last breath. The ground will quake beneath our feet. A march of
Interesting aspect ratio.
they will feel the tips of all our spears. This everlasting fight and tear. We are eternal flames, burning bright through the pain. Crush us down, we rise again. You can't extinguish our name. Signal your king, a coward plea. We'll stand tall to watch you flee. Victory, cause it's drawing near. We are eternal flames.
That's cool. I don't. Yeah, we'll talk about it after, but that was pretty cool.
Shadows claw, but we won't fade. This fire's ours, no debt to be paid. We tear through embers, head held high. The righteous phoenix tearing through the sky. The ground will quake beneath our feet. A march of thunder is
Yeah, no, this is good.
they will feel the tips of all our spears. Our everlasting fight is here. We are eternal flames, burning bright through the time. Crush us down, we rise again. You can't extinguish our name. Sing your king, a coward's plea. We'll stand tall
Oh,
to watch you flee. Victory, cause it's drawing near. We are eternal flames.
I really like the lighting effects too. Damn.
Every scar is a badge I wear. Proof I fought and I still dare to rise again with blazing eyes, lighting up the darkest sky.
That's a cool shot.
The iron throne is cracked and cold. We rise in fire, your final fight. The phoenix burns.
It's so good. Like I said, I love the lighting effects too. There's some really creative stuff done here. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good. That's on the list too. Let's just see what we got here. Okay, 100 clips strung together. Yep, cool. So, I already left a comment when I saw it drop. But yeah, that's really nice. Actually, I think that was probably in the waiting room. Anyway, let's go back through it again. There's a couple things I want to point out. You like the visuals? Styles don't match very well. I can see that. I thought it worked, but yeah, no, I can definitely see that argument. Animation live action hybrid was really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's surreal. Okay, so one thing I like right off the bat is I like when people, I'm not, like I said, I'm not familiar with this guy's content. I know him from one other song he did. I don't think he's a VTuber though, so it's pretty cool that, like, if you look down at the profile pic there, that is, this is Wild Iraqi, so this is his own character. And then we've got Nux, of course, again, Wild Iraqi on the guitar. Again, very cool lighting effect. I don't know if we're supposed to know all these people or if it's just something like from his universe or whatever. I'm not really recognizing these as VTubers or anything like that. So yeah, I think this has less cameos than these other videos, and it might be similar to like Louisverse or something like that. It might be people from his universe. Lord Intellectual? No. Lord Intellectual is here, but that's not. And I really like this because it's a reference to the Skybrows bit, so that is very cool. And then we've got Lord Intellectual there, very cool. And again, just the lighting is very satisfying, very satisfying. I know, Louisverse is amazing. But yeah, like just all the lighting is really one of the things that stands out here. Oh, and I'm very certain that this must be Skybrows, I'm thinking, because of the lighting and stuff. I personally would have given him the glasses. I know he's had it multiple ways, but he's pretty recognizable with the glasses. But yeah, I'm guessing based on, yeah, I'm thinking that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I think this is Skybrows here. But I would have given him the glasses for extra recognizability. But also, it can be hard to get the tint right on the glasses. I love the kind of like wet effect on that too. Yeah. Once again, the lighting and mix of styles is very cool, and I'm wondering if this guy, like, once again, I don't know if we're supposed to know who all these people are, or if it's just like his band or whatever. But I'm wondering if this is like also Wild Iraqi, just like a flipped style or something. But yeah, it's the same mask in different colors. Again, amazing lighting. Man, I'm thinking just random cat girl. Leaflet, of course. speaking of cool lighting effects, like yeah, her scenes were pretty cool. That's so cool. Really good movement too. Yep. Yep. And yeah, now we've got punk intellectual. And there we've got the female version, Lady Intellectual and Lord Intellectual there. I like this scene too. And like Nux looks great. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not. Sometimes he's got the mask on, sometimes he doesn't, and sometimes it like kind of morphs. I like the morph effect, but yeah, I don't know how intentional it was, but it looks really cool. Actually, I'll point it out when we get to another Nux scene. This is again very cool lighting effect, and I like the mix of vocals and that they got a cute cat girl singing it, or Fox Girl or something. Yeah, there we go. So you can see his mask totally shifts and it's more skull-like or something there. Yeah, so his face just like morphs, which again I think is pretty cool. Crazy. Scene transition is good too. This is a good. Well, they're all good scenes, but that's a good classic rock scene too. And it was already commented on, but I like the mix of styles too. Like these guys look semi-realistic, but you can see like on the shading there that it's definitely still anime style. So sometimes you've got like kind of a mix where you've got some of them looking realistic, some of them not. But yeah, no, pretty cool. It'd be interesting. Now I'm curious. I know you could make one guy look more photorealistic and another guy. I wonder how well the AI would continue to track it. It'd be an interesting experiment. That's once again just the trippy different effects are really cool. Who are they though? No, yeah, nope. It's I don't know if there's supposed to be references or not. Aside from we got Intellectual there and Skybrows, but yeah, like I said, if they might just be in-universe characters, but yeah, no, there's no clear recognizable cameos. Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't even thought of that. Like, he types on the keyboard, so it makes sense that he would be a keyboard player too in the musical instrument sense. And this is good. This must be Creamy Manjaro, and they throw a he's got American socks and he's filming the Bohemian Grove thing. Interesting. Built like Apollo. I like this scene too where they're back to back. Creamy Manjaro. I like this scene where they start circling, and this. Yeah, that's really cool. Yep, no, this was cool. And That's a cool scene. Again, I don't know who all these people are supposed to be, but we got Intellectual there again, and probably Wild Iraqi. Yep. Yeah, I like how we've got multiple guys with masks too. I wonder if that's why Lord Intellectual specifically got the cameo. But no, it's a very cool mashup. The Wild Iraqi and Lord Intellectual combo, very cool. Ooh, now I'm thinking of like that could be an interesting video too. That could be an interesting video too. Like Lord Intellectual, because he's just got the mask. Like I could see like a clone army or something like that. Like Lord Intellectual showing up multiple times in the same scene could be a cool effect. I like when he summons the guitar there too. Oh my god. Yeah, I saw screenshots of the three-headed thing. That's somewhere on the list too, I think. Yeah, it can be hard to match things up. I'm not gonna fault him for that. Like it's still like the whole thing looks good. It doesn't matter if it really matches the music or not. Like the guitar scenes are epic. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I like that. Sending it to Skybrows. Nice. Very nice. Nice work. Nice work. All right, that'll do it. Like, comment, and subscribe on his stuff if you enjoy his stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe on my stuff if you like my stuff. Thanks for watching. Peace. AI is good, but it's hard to get things matched up, even in old cartoons. They didn't really do a great job matching movements to the actual song. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. So we got a couple things here. I don't know which order. We could do Feeble Mind. I want to check out some of his music. I don't think I want that one at all today, at least. Oh, no, okay, yeah, there's that one. We were just talking about that one, but I think I want to go over here and check out Bapella's stuff. Gunnar War 3 going on in Discord. This shit's been peak comedy. I heard a little bit about it. Quango Slayer? No, there's a... Wait, maybe. Okay, have a good one, Silas. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, yeah, Feebles. Yep. We can check that out. Boopy with another bop. Yeah, but let's do this one. That'll be interesting, but we'll probably do these two today. This one's short. We'll just throw it in at the end of the other one. Anyway, let's go ahead. Ooh, cool. All right. Ahoy, we're going to check out another Bapela one, VTuber games. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, we'll play it through once, then come back through and talk about any references. Nice intro.
I'm almost there.
Okay. Yep. Hey.
Welcome to the VTuber Games. You have all been invited here to take part in a battle royale. If you fail, we will send you back home, and you must wear a hat that says Quango for a week.
Not the Quango hat.
For this game, all VTubers must play red light, green light. The goal is to make it to the finish line. Failure to do so results in elimination.
Congratulations on winning this game. The frontman would like to see you.
Where are you?
All right, let's run it back through. So yeah, we've got Gaming Syndicate right there, right off the bat.
Please hang on. I'm almost there.
There's me. That's cool. And yeah, this is a good scene. So we've got Rev and Straub there. We've got Feeble there.
Welcome to the VTuber Games. You have all been invited here to take part in a battle royale. If you fail, we will...
And there we've got Venatrix. Interesting looking in the photorealistic style. She looks kind of silly.
We'll send you back home, and you must wear a hat that says Quango for a week.
For this game, all VTubers must play red light,
Yeah.
green light.
And again, I'm mixed on the whole Rule 63 stuff, but I like that this one is done tastefully, at least. Like, this is probably one of my favorite versions of that, and I like how it kept the lore as well. Like, these are the three that got gender bent basically at first. Like, now they're doing it to a bunch of people, but this is the original trio. So we've got I forget what name people settled on, but female Skybrows, Fembrows is what I was calling it. This is Tamar 63. Yes, exactly. Oh my god. And then we've got Lady Intellectual and Queen. So yeah, now this is actually a cool scene. And then we've got Moomy, and I'm thinking Underworld Fox. Oh no, Trucker Guy. Which means this must be Nasky. I'm glad I realized that, because this is really cool, but in photorealistic style and with all wearing the same uniforms, it can be hard to get the references. So yeah, this must be Nasky since she's in the same scene as Trucker Guy. And then we've got Moomy.
Failure to do so results in elimination.
And then we've got Lord Intellectual, Ember, and Powder. Check my hair. Yeah? What about it? It looks cool.
Green light. The goal is to make it.
Powder. Green, oh, green highlights. Yeah. Wood female keen. Oh my god. And what's interesting on this one, because I was gonna say Mango too. I think this somehow got like a mashup, because I don't think Mango has the glasses. He's got kind of he's got the mask thing. Nailith has the glasses, so this kind of might be a morph between the two or something. I'm not sure. Does it say who they are? It does. It does. Mumi Nasky. Okay, cool. Powder, Intellectual, Ember Paradox. Nailith. So yeah, this is actually Nailith, but Mango is the one that's eating. So it's a bit of a meme mashup there. But yeah, this is Nailith. I won't look down further. But yeah, Nailith stole Mango's shtick there. Mumi himself. Oh yeah, all three of them. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, I've seen them as a trio before. I don't know who's supposed to be on the couch, if anyone. And then I don't think anyone here is recognizable, and this is Melaman Bun. We've got Griffin Knight. Is anyone else? I see a bunch of hair colors. Is anyone else supposed to be in this scene? And we've got, I guess this is AI. Yep. We've got Phil and Harambe. That is great. That is great. Leaflet blue hair? I'm not sure Leaflet. And then we've got what's her face? Oh, Corona, yeah. Yep, Corona again. And then we've got Celestium. That's pretty dang cool.
Congratulations on winning this game. The frontman would like to see you.
Then we've got Lynx there. Yeah, I didn't even catch that part. She won. Photorealistic Skybrows isn't real. Photorealistic Skybrows can't hurt you. No, holy shit though, that looks sick. And wonder what he's pouring. Dang, I like the glint on the glasses there too. But yeah, and we've got VTuber games, and then we've got Eustace, of course.
Where are you?
And this must be a gender bent gaming syndicate as well. Alrighty, that was cool. That was cool. But yeah, if you liked that video, go over there, like, comment, subscribe. If you like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal by now. Peace. All right, what are we doing next? I think I do want to check out some Feeble stuff. And he does such variety, so I don't know if I want to do like a meme song or the. Let's start. Oh, and there's a remix too. He said he really liked this one, I think, so we could start with that one. I will want to catch up on a couple because I know he does the different styles. Oh yeah, he said I might like that one too. Wood Female Gaming Syndicate. Can't keep up the meme. Hey Halo, how's it going? Animated Eustace is cute. Yep. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that I might like this one, but yeah, I know you like. Yeah, I like that you make a bunch of different styles, so I will have to check out all of these. We'll hit up 2 or 3 today, I think these are more meme songs. Oh yeah, and you got the Powder song too. But yeah, I am curious about these. But yeah, I think we'll start with the Solo Dio Gloria, and then maybe maybe in this one. Hey Alika, how's it going? Welcome. Alrighty, let's hit it. Let's hit it. Ahoy, we're going to be checking out some of Feeble Minds stuff. I have not checked his music out before. Let's go ahead and hit it. I don't think so, at least. Anyway, yeah, let's go. I like it, man.
Lord, I stand here with open hands. All my striving comes to an end. No more fighting I lay my crown before you.
Yeah, no, this is good.
Every dream,
Damn.
every fear, every breath I own, I reset now before your throne.
Take my liberty, take all of me.
Damn. Damn. Then you mix it up too. This is cool. Sorry, I don't like to pause too much, but I just have to talk about it while we're going through this. But yeah, I like how you've got the visualizers on both sides. It's really cool because yeah, it's kind of bouncing back between left and right. So yeah, the whole setup is really cool.
Take my will completely. Fiat voluntas tua, let your will be done in me.
Damn.
In nomine Jesu Christi, I submit, I bow the knee. Soli Deo Gloria, to God alone the glory. Take my past and all my plans. Take my future in your hands. What I have and what I hold, all was yours before I was born. Suscite Domine, universum meam libertatem.
Yeah.
Voluntas et tua fiat. Christus Rex, my conquering king, you've already won. I am yours, no turning back. Sealed by grace upon the narrows.
Domine, take everything. Amore tui solum congratiatur. Give me only your love and grace.
Yeah, this is great.
So satis, I am rich enough in your embrace. Soli Deo forevermore. Jesus, I submit to you. Suscite Domine.
Yeah, this is a really cool mashup of styles. Choral synthwave song, yep. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Huh. Pull that up for later. But yeah, no, I like how it's got like you don't really know what to expect. It starts off one way for a while, the intro, and then it totally changes. So yeah, I like I like all the different styles going on here. And then you've got the second voice, like you've got the male and female voices too. Yeah, very cool stuff.
Comes to an end. No more fighting for my own throne. I lay my crown before your own.
Yeah, really good. Yep, so yeah, you got the other voice, Dale. Yeah, so you've already got the switch up there. Yeah. Yes. No, it's really good. And there's also like towards the end, it's got almost kind of like that. I don't know if I can. Is it a little earlier? But yeah, there's a part where it's got like kind of like a southern bluesy almost thing too. Not quite sure where that was, but yeah. Very cool, very cool. Very cool. And I realized I should be dropping links too for if people want to find it. So yeah, his stuff's over there. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you like his stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe on my stuff if you like my stuff. Peace. It reminds you of stuff you used to hear back in the 80s. Yeah, but with a futuristic feel. Yeah, no, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, we already liked it. All right. And we could check out this. And then I realized we skipped, I don't know where it ended up, but we skipped Boopy's other one as well. We were going to watch the trailer. So let's actually do that real quick. So I don't forget, because yeah, I'm curious about that one. Let's pull that over here. And Quango Demon Hunters. We won't do a full react to this since it's just a trailer, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Her new Pie song is a bop. Okay, maybe we do that. You've been annoying everybody at work with Asmon's goals for days now. We have to rewatch that one because I accidentally, I didn't realize he'd done a remix, not remix, but like a improved version. So I watched the wrong version, and I'm gonna have to go back and do that. So yeah, no, we're gonna watch Asmon's goal today. I wonder what happened to his other video. It's just gone. Is that? I didn't realize these were references. It's hard to tell with the style. Is this Celeste? It's got the pink hair and kind of the thing here. But yeah, the thing that tripped me to it is that is this supposed to be Leaflet? The hair color is same. Like, does it say? Yes, Celeste, Leaflet, and I wish I hadn't looked, but I would have recognized her anyway. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, and Powder's coming up here. A little short. You have no clue to how to even extend this. And yeah, okay. But yeah, anyway, no, very cool. I didn't even recognize it until the Leaflet hair, and I only then because I was making art of Leaflet earlier. Yep. Yep, very recognizable Powder. Whoa. Oh. Lineup makes perfect sense, yeah. That's weird. Where did that get yeeted? I'm seeing it on one. That's weird if that got yeeted. Oh no, never mind. I just missed it earlier and it popped up just now, I think. But am I going to react to Psyop anime? I don't think so. Like I said, we're just chilling, and his stuff, he often gets into the real stuff. So I don't need stuff related to any real world drama at the moment. We're doing a palate cleanser day. So yeah, he does do very good stuff though. But yeah, it's not what I'm in the mood for right now. Quango Demon Hunters. That's pretty funny. That's good. We'll pull that up for later. Again, I like finding new stuff. You will get banned. Never do these things. Whatever. You can't stop me. But yeah. Oh, did I close it again? I still need the. There we go. But yeah, because people are saying we should watch that. Did I even? We might not have even done Sanctuary, but yeah, we can check out Apple Pie later. What's and Powder Vid? It's good. Check it out. But yeah, it's about powder. It's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and do this one. But yeah, we watched it. It's pretty good. Cute art here. Let's go. Ahoy, we're checking out another Feeble Mind video here. Carrie Ailison. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit it. No. Like I said, I like how he does different styles. Very cool. Totally different than his other songs, but still good. Dang.
They came for the outcasts, they came for the cross. Told me renounce my Lord, or count my life as a loss. But I've read the lives of the saints, how they sang in the faith. So I'll lift my voice higher and glorify his name. The ropes are tightening, the fire's burning bright, but joy unspeakable flows his heart tonight. Kyrie, Lord have mercy on my soul, as I walk the martyr's highway straight into your arms of gold. Crystals and destiny.
Damn.
From the lions to the gulag.
The blood of the witnesses still cries out from the ground.
Every scar we carry and every tear we cry.
Here comes a crown of glory when we meet him in the sky.
When the sword is swinging and the darkness closes in.
Yeah, this is great.
Stephen's face full of light and full of him.
Oh, Jesus, receive my spirit.
That's the prayer I'll pray.
Let I run into your kingdom on that glorious day.
On the martyr's highway.
That, yeah, that's really cool. Once again, I think we have that somewhere, but I'll pull that up in case. But yeah, I like that your songs have such different styles, and I like how within the song you've got the nice change ups and stuff too. Very cool. All right, that'll do it for that one. But yeah, no, another very good song. Awesome. Oh, I think we already pulled that one up. All right, and Alika, you were mentioning you do that sort of thing too. I was reminded. Let's play Heaven here. I think this one's pretty dang cool. Let's go. Alrighty. Ahoy, we're checking out another of Alika's songs here. Let's go ahead and hit the like button and play it real quick. Dang. Yeah. But I'll drop that in chat there as well for those people who want it. The Holy Headbang, yes. And someone was saying that she's been churning songs out. Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, there's the link if you want. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe over there. Like, comment, and subscribe on my stuff. You know the deal. But yeah, this is one of her older songs. This is 8 days ago. Look at that. Look at that. 10 songs in a week, basically. And I mean, that was also 8 days ago. That one was 9. Yeah, absolutely crazy work. Absolutely crazy work. Wow. All right. 8 days older songs. Yep. Output is crazy, right? And they're all good and they're all distinct. I mean, I haven't heard all of them, but everyone I have heard is doing really cool stuff. But anyway, let's go on to some other stuff too. Let's do the Asmon's Goal again. I watched the wrong version the other day. 120 songs in waiting. She might have said she had 120 songs on her Spotify or something like that, but yeah, maybe she's got a whole group of songs ready to go too. She's making one more. Cool. And I think the break was only for a couple of days or something, right? I mean, it's not like she's not like she's disappearing, as I understand. Yeah, a break is that there'll be a day where she doesn't drop 3 songs or whatever. All right, let's hit it. Ahoy, we've got some counterintelligent Asmon's Goal, and this is the improved version. We watched the other one the other day. I'm not sure what the differences are, but I've been informed that we should watch this. So as usual on these sorts of ones with visuals and stuff, we'll play it through once with limited interruptions and then come back through and talk about it. It sounds so good too.
Chat spams ball like a drum. I say today's the day I'm getting something done. Put the fries in the bag, done reading your rack. Characters make me gag, done with the hag. We all know what game is won. Get back to the restaurant. Time to grow a spine. Just ignore that wine. Sit and waste some time. Oh, while I opine. Asmon's Goal, yeah. He's calling it now. Gonna beat that boss. Gonna make mom proud. Decoding Epstein text. Pulling you up next. You're acting so perplexed. Leaving me just vexed. Whole world watching. Time to lock in. Hey. Asmon's Goal. Hey, hey. Asmon's Goal. 2% detected, woke nonsense rejected. Normies been neglected, society is infected. Democracy is broken, the country's been left open. Left has gone woken, and the retards have spoken. Just one more pass and I'll touch some grass, but the cue pops fast and the plan won't last. Asmon's Goal, yeah. He's calling for more, let's show them the door. Get in and restore, clear the trash somehow. Gotta do it now before my final bow. Just one more run, just one more react, just one more troll. Asmon's Goal. Ice Goal. Asmon's Goal. Oh yeah. Maybe this time you log off early. Maybe this time you sleep by 3. But when that lobby starts up, you're sure, you're certain your destiny's behind that loading screen. Asmon's Goal. He's calling it now. Gonna fix these sheep, break them from their sleep before we're in too duty. Just one more joke, one more rant, full control. Still we're rooting. Asmon's Goal. Asmon's Goal. Asmon's Goal.
That's real dang cool. That's real damn cool. That's real dang cool. I like how like upbeat, like it's complex. There's a lot going on there musically. I don't really have the skill to call out exactly what's going on, but it's layered very well. Anyway, let's go back through and catch references. We have Asmon, of course. And I like, we'll get to there, but I like that a bunch of these are inspired by Put Them in the Box. Leaflets Put Them in the Box. Like there's direct references here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a bit of a crossover. Yeah, I've watched, yeah, and oh yeah, and people were asking what happened to his other video. I have no clue. Next time I see him, I will ask. I meant to the other day, but we were getting a little distracted by other things, like potential World War III and all that. But yeah, at least I think so. That might not have even been yesterday. But yeah, anyway, I saw him. I meant to ask him, and I didn't. So yeah, I don't know where his other song went. But yeah, like I said, just really nice, satisfying musically. I like the deepness there.
Fever dream, losing it. Chat spams ball like a drum. I say today's the day I'm getting some.
That's such a cool shot there too.
Done. Put the fries in the bag, don't read in your rack. Ever does make me gag down with the hag. We all know what gamers want.
And I hadn't even caught that the first time. We all like, that's why she's transforming. We all know what gamers want. So it's like taking the beauty positive, sorry, you know, fat positivity and all that, and turning it back into actual like sex appeal.
In the bag, don't read in your rack. Ever does make me gag down with the hag. We all know what gamers want. Get back to the restaurant.
We all know what gamers want. Get back to the restaurant. That's nice.
Time to grow a spine. Just ignore that wine. Sit and waste some time. Oh, while I opine. He's calling it.
And hey, it's me.
Now gonna beat that boss. Gonna make mom proud to coding Epstein text.
It is funny. I'm glad this is the assets I found, because it's so much more recognizable than a eye patch. Like I could have gone for an eye patch or something. This is what I found first, and I'm very grateful I did, because like, yeah, I mean, that makes a more recognizable pirate. I don't have to guess if that's me or not. The red sash is so yeah, anyway, cool. It's cool that I unintentionally gave myself more recognizability than just if I was a pirate with an eye patch.
Gonna beat that boss, gonna make mom proud to coding Epstein text.
I think I was in the original, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. But yeah, no, anyway, very cool. It's an honor. Thank you again. It's fun finding all these things, and the feather, yeah.
Pulling you up next, you're acting so perplexed.
And this, like I was saying about references, this is a reference to a scene from Put Them in the Box too.
Just vex, whole world watching, time to lock in. Hey.
And we've got the Lolita Express there. Oof.
As months go.
We've got Nux and the Peen Guillotine. Yay. Leaflet, has Asmund seen this? Almost certainly not. He gets, for whatever reason, he gets kept away from a lot of this stuff. The mods don't seem to like it. Oh, both versions had me in it? Cool. That's what I thought, but I wasn't positive. But yeah, no, I doubt Asmund has seen this. It took him months for him to see any of Skybrowse's stuff, even though he'd been getting cameos in there for a while, and he finally saw Amelia, A Million Amelias. Again, song goes hard too, and this is also Put Them in the Box. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet there.
Society is infected, democracy is broken, the country's been left open, left has gone woken, and the retards have spoken. Just one more pass and I'll touch some grass, but the cue pops fast and the plan won't last.
This is a cool. Like I said, I like the style shifts too.
As months go, yeah, he's calling for more. Let's show them the door, get in and restore. Clear the trash somehow, gotta do it now before my
Mental health facility. Samurai Asmund.
Just one more run, just one more react, just one
Swole Doge.
more troll. As months go.
Very, very cute scene here, and again, I was going to comment on the music as well. It's a very satisfying beat. Yeah, we have to watch Powder again. That's just super adorable. And then we got JD Vance there. Tim Pool from Home Stallone, I think, but maybe it was from even before that too. But yeah. Oh, and that was Fleekazoid on there. Really good animation too. Again, this is a really well put together music video. Skybrows from Pippa Crybrows. Links. I really like this scene too. It's literally his studio. Yep. Hey, Xcount, thank you for the raid over on Kick. I need to get my my alerts fully integrated there. But yeah, thank you. How was your stream? Were you gun tubing again? I checked in a little bit earlier. Anyway, let's finish this up. Yeah, I really like this scene. It's just pretty upbeat again. Yep. But yeah, that into this, I don't know, it just looks, it's got kind of like a upbeat, inspiring feel there.
Your destiny's behind that loading screen. As months go, he's calling it now, gonna fix these sheep, wake them from their sleep before we're into duty. Just one more joke, one more rant, full control, still we're rooting as months go.
Then we have Kirsha, of course. A really well done one too, because sometimes she loses some of the cohesion in people's portrayals of her. This kept, as far as I can see, we'll go through it, but I mean, I think it keeps pretty much all the details, so it's very recognizable Kirsha. Yep, you got the cherries, you got the hair. It's a older model, but that's how she is often portrayed. Yeah, but no, very well done. Ember, also looking very cute. Yeah, Lynx's subathon won't end anytime soon. Yeah, at some point when she's done with that, she's gonna have to tune things. If she keeps getting all that money, she's gonna have to tune things so it adds less to the timer, or it literally will never end. And Leaflet again. Very cool. Needed Kirsha's pineapple hat. I like it without, but yeah, that would be fun too. I need to do that for my cameo when I get around to building a video. That's actually a good idea, because I don't think anyone has done pineapple Kirsha. No, that's not true. Cream of the Slop had pineapple hat Kirsha, but anyway. Who the fuck is Leafit? All right, but yeah, no, that was really good. That was a really good song. I enjoyed that. Peace. All right, where do we go to next? Where do we go from here? We could watch the Celeste videos. Is there something I'd want to watch first? We can always come back to that. I know Depthswalker put out some new things too. Oh, let's do the canceled. This is by Vesper here. Single non-AI music video, the one you recommended right when your Discord got the stream suggestions channel. I'm not sure if that's still up because it's been a while, but I can check. Which dude got pissed? Oh, put him in Texas. Can you, yeah, squeeze in a single non one? Yeah. I saw that. I saw that Powder reacted. Vespers is really good. Yeah. Let me check stream suggestions. Oh yeah, and I saw some stuff that was already on the list, but I see it dropped here too. Yep, I see a couple things that are are in the plans. But non-AI Golden Fall by Psycho yet? That is also on the list, actually. Oh, reposted it right now. Cool, perfect. Oh yeah, I recognize that. Yeah, and you said that is safe. They don't yank that. Oh. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's watch the canceled here, and then we'll watch that one you dropped there. Let me pull that up over here. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool too, because he kind of came out of nowhere on this scene. He popped up and started dropping really good stuff. Psycho. Anyway, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. Let's see. We're maxed. Something like that. Oh, I'm not even subscribed here. All right, let's hit it. Oh boy, we're checking out Vespers Canceled, a Chud VTuber anthem. We'll like the video as well. Let's go ahead and hit it. Oh yeah, and as usual, we'll go through it once with limited interruptions and then come back through and talk about references. Yep, no, this is good. Damn. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, we'll go back through and talk about it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I do want to look at that later too. But yeah, so we've got Vesper. That's the person who did this. That is freaking juicy sound there too. I will say that clearly wasn't matched up. If I were to give a little bit of criticism, like I wouldn't even tried to make, I would have just kept her playing the guitar, not opening her mouth while the words start coming out. That looks a little weird, but no, the whole thing overall looks good, but that part's a little funky. Who is the one on the left at the beginning? We've only seen her so far, I think, right? Oh, you must mean right here. I don't know. Maybe another one of her characters. Again, when I don't recognize them, I assume it's OP Do Not Steal. Yeah, it doesn't have a list of who's in here really. But yeah, I'm thinking just another one of her characters, but I'm not sure. Speed ramping. Griffin Knight here. Really cool scene. It, like, there are some timing elements, like it looks a little slowed down or something. There's something slightly jarring about it, but it's still awesome overall. And the other thing I noticed when I was looking for, like, if there's anything else that was bugging me because it was slowed down, is like I'm not sure if it's like looping in play or whatever, but the camera flames stay steady, so it's like there's not much movement going on, but when you actually look for it, it's impressive that it holds together as well as it does. I don't know how long the shot is, but yeah, it's really impressive that there isn't any like choppiness here. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit. But again, he's doing stuff here too, so I don't think it's even a loop. So yeah, very cool. Yeah, no, that's an impressive shot there. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, I love that they keep getting his wings right too. List of in the comments. Okay. Vampykins, Griffin Knight. Anyway, we'll see. We'll go down there when we have someone we don't know about. But yeah, I guess that was Vampykins, this other character here. Van Griffin comes out the door. Oh, I didn't know that. They knew each other. Cool. Good lyrics too. And we got Chi here, Chiril Chikage coming down, pretty cool. And we got me and Silas there, very cool. Transformation too, and yeah, it missed the eye patch, or the eye sash, but I'll give him a pass considering how cool that ghost transformation is. Yeah, I got no complaints about my cameo here. Holy shit, that's cool. And like, very nice work. Like, it's genius that Gaming Syndicate put out all those memes of himself in such incredible high quality, because it means, like, if anyone's looking for references, he comes across looking really good. So yeah, I love his outfit, and it's great that he put all that art out there for people to use, so he can be badass when he shows up in videos here. But yeah, no, very cool. And we'll actually see him on the throne later, which is something he posts a lot. So yeah, no, just very cool to see that gain traction. Very cool outfit. See you, Josh. See you, Josh. And we got Eustace here. That's trippy. But, and I like that line. Tweet all you want, we won't say the line. And then, of course, we've got Ember and Cerebus intellectual, I guess. Lord Cerebus, whatever. But yeah, three-headed Lord intellectual dog. Okay. And I'm thinking this is, and the only reason I recognize it is because I saw some other art of her, but I'm thinking this must be Mags Noctis, I believe the name is. Yeah, Mags Noctis, there we go. Oh, I'm glad I saw that too. All right, so this is Malice. That's cool. I would not have known who that was, but that's Malice there. And we got a Cosmic Otaku. And we've got Kirsha and Lynx there. At least I assume. I'm almost positive. It looks more like Kirsha, but... Oh, it's not. Okay, so that's why it doesn't have the details. That's not actually Kirsha. That is based Catnip. Okay, I'm glad I checked. Because, yeah, it didn't look quite right, but it looked similar. Oh, and it's not even a... Yeah. Cattail or something, not a fox. Anyway. Nice. I like this scene too. So that's this Moomy plays, and he's gonna come forward and his eyes glow. I really like that look. Yeah, that's really cool. And this is cool too, because he's taken off, but still is one of the smaller people here. He's released a couple of songs. We watched some of them tonight. This is a counter intel. And again, I like when people who are not VTubers still get cameos and stuff. Like that's really cool. Like I don't think he does VTubing or anything like that. I could be wrong, but I think he's just an artist. But there's still he put himself in there, I think, and then in his own stuff, and then other people are doing it too. But that's just really cool because, like, I recognize it because it's his profile pic. So yeah, no, it's just very cool to see what people are doing, and it's great how all these people are getting cameos. It's really cool. And we got Lynx and Skybrows here. And we've got Smuggalana and Mizuki here. But yeah, that's a really cool scene. And we've got Mavluck, and it took me a while. I was like, who the heck is this? I think because when she gets closer, you see she's got a nose ring and stuff. This is just another one of the NPCs or whatever you want to say. But yeah, you can see she's got the nose ring, and he just banishes her. And this is cool too. Not that part. That's a little funky. But yeah, that's Simply John, and that's cool because that's what I think is going to be his avatar. But right now he's using a more basic. Actually, maybe he already got something. I don't know, but I haven't checked in a while. But it's cool because sometimes he's portrayed as just as his model, but this is I'm guessing more of his identity. So it's cool to see him in the raccoon pirate form, or raccoon privateer, or whatever he is. But yeah, the little sailor raccoon. It's cool. Yeah, but look at the gun. But no, that's really cool. And I didn't even notice he's a skeleton in this one too. And then we got Psychro. Yeah, it's future model, yep. And yep, there's Gaming Syndicate again in his throne. Very cool, very cool. I'll drop that link there. Go ahead and over there if you enjoy her stuff, like, comment, and subscribe, all that sort of thing. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe on my stuff if you like my stuff too. Peace. Alrighty, what else? What's next? Oh yeah, we were gonna play. So yeah, this is non-AI. Alrighty. I don't really know what to expect here, but we'll check it out. Let's go. And you said you wanted me to watch this because you think it's like the theme of the music video is interesting. I believe is the story here. Anyway, let's go ahead, hit it. Oh yeah, I want to check out that one too, for sure. Alrighty. All-time favorite music vid. Very cool. Oh boy. All right, we're checking this out. This is Jan's all-time favorite music vid. So yeah, this is I have no clue what to expect. We're getting sent this by chat. Let's go ahead and give it a play. Oh, I like it already. It's got old school vibes. Damn. Yeah, this is cool. Damn. Yeah, going back in time before the Quangos. That's cool. Yeah, that's really good. I'll go ahead and link that for people who want to check that out as well. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. Thanks for sharing. Okay, what's next? I might jump back to some non-music stuff for a bit and then we can continue this too. But yeah, we could check out Why They Want Asmund Dead. Drum and bass, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Check that out. There's the Celestium song. I just want to check real quick. Hey Psychro, how's it going? Yeah, we're doing well. Gold, yeah. All right, cool. I'll check it out. And yeah, oh, I thought that was still Psychro there. Cool, you're doing another tribute. That'll be cool to check out. Oh, you're done with your project, Psychro? Yep, very cool. Yeah, it's so cool, all the people creating stuff. I still have to do my music video. I think that'll be cool. Of course, they want Asmund gone. There is that. What was I gonna look up though? Okay, that's good. Okay. I will be right back, and then I think we will check out the Asmund thing, and then get back to more music and stuff too. Oh, I hope this just isn't drama out of nothing. Like, of course I hope there's a story here, and it's not just like one or two people being deranged on the internet. Because yeah, I really like Rev. Sometimes his stuff falls flat though, so hopefully there's a story here. I know. Thankfully, that is what I wanted to check. I'm like, oh, please don't tell me he's released another one. No more Flaming Skull stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, let me link the Discord. That's my bad. It's my bad. I didn't do it today. We can do that. Oh yeah, that's one I want to watch too. All right, I'll link that in Discord. I'll send it in all chats and then pin it. Discord. Okay. Okay. Pin it. Pin it forever. And pin it. There we go. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. All right, like I said, I will be right back. You still have a headache from last of that crap? Yeah, no more flaming skull. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, it was so painful. If I want to torture myself, we've still got like we only reacted to the one Jackson vid too, and I'm like, I'm out. Oh, it's so painful. Again, like, you're welcome to have a different of opinion than me. Please actually make an argument. Don't just baselessly smear people while being a smug asshole. That shit pisses me off. Like, yeah, bring something of value to the table. All these people are just so dumb. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's see what we got here. Resistance training proves your strength. Again, I didn't really dismantle too much because there were arguments to be had. Put the butter on the dog, butter dog. 110% done with Flaming Skull yourself. Yep. Yep. Doesn't surprise me. All right. Anyway, let's hit it. Ahoy. So, Asmongold crossed the line and now they want him dead. Someone do it. So yeah, as chat said, it's a day ending in Y, so of course they want to remove Asmongold. But I'm sure guys, we're gonna have some very intelligent and coherent, well-reasoned arguments here. Anyway, let's jump into it.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So what we're gonna talk about in today's video is a very serious topic. Right now I have to inform you that there is a very
not me though,
level of ADS going around, and that of course stands for Asmongold derangement syndrome. We're going to see many examples of that in today's video, including a new campaign to deplatform Asmongold that is accompanied by a slew of slanderous claims about him, as well as direct threats on his life. including tweets that are literal felonies that I will gladly point out to you later in this video. On top of that, we're seeing other people join in on the campaign, including who else but Hassan Piker, who not only joined in on the recent campaign targeting Asmongold and his platform.
Why would Hassan try to deplatform Asmongold? What would he talk about anymore? Like, what would he do on stream if Asmongold was gone?
But he's also going off on natural-born citizens, talking about the brutality of dictatorships that their citizens are living under, and of course, Hassan responds by calling them gross, among other things. On top of that, we have the cortisol level spiked streamer Mizkif, who is going after his ex Emiru, who of course accused him of...
So many terrible people already in this video. And Crystal, that was a joke. Jan was saying ADS, not ads, ADS, Asmongold derangement syndrome.
Various forms of abuse. He's going after her as well as Asmongold, claiming that Asmongold recently turned into a right-wing grifter because he's bad at video games. I guess Mizkif is now extending his demon time indefinitely.
We're just in a demon mode right now, but we're hiding. It's demon time. But the thing is with demon time, chat, people think demon time is one day. Demon time is not one day. Demon time is a lifestyle. It's long-lasting, and it will last years.
I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure I can do this. Please no more. Please no more.
Demon time from Mizkif. All you got to do is put a plushie in his general direction, and he will cower in fear, according to his own admission. But this demon time also represents a lot of virtue signaling. As soon as there was some complications and controversy involving his ex Emiru, we saw Mizkif at the same time come out and say F Ice. He said the line, as Shoe on Head would say, and of course this is performative. It's very obvious he's doing this to spite Emiru, but on top of that, he says it while literally promoting his kick stream underneath it, and he got absolutely bodied by everyone. And based on the timing, this happened one day after the controversy involving Emiru, where she was getting attacked by many people for not wanting to have an opinion publicly on Ice, and of course he's doing this out of spite to her. On top of that, and I promise this is all coming together.
Mizkif being a spiteful weirdo? Are we sure? I'm not sure I can believe this.
Eventually, Cinna, the bestie and roommate of Emiru, of course, came out and shared some stunning and brave statements where she said F Ice, and if you don't like that,
I'm so done with all of these people.
It's F you too. And of course, as Emiru's friend and roommates, people started comparing the two and using her as a form of harassment towards Emiru, comparing the two and harassing Emiru in the name of Cinna, who is the good one who said the line, so to speak. Now, of course, Asmongold was one of many people to call out this sort of performative nonsense. He went as far as to even call people like Cinna a traitor.
Yep.
Also, ICE are American heroes, and they're helping get rid of illegal aliens in the country. Anybody who's against ICE, in my opinion, and wants to get rid of ICE or says fuck ICE, is a traitor. Critical of them.
I was actually going at it from a different angle. I was going at it from that, I mean, she's a traitor for saying that, similar to Mizkif, like that was an attack on Emiru. Like, that's why I'm like, that's not good friendship. Like, people are allowed to have whatever opinions they want on ICE. I'm not going to call them traitors. But yeah, no, she was backstabby friend.
I don't think they're aggressive enough. I don't think they're brutal enough. Like, I see these people attacking them. It's like, you guys have a taser, you have the stick. Why do we give you, why are we paying for you to have the stick if you're not going to use the stick?
So as you can see, this post, sharing the clip would get a lot of attention and a lot of hostility towards Asmongold. You can see the caption here. It says, insane Asmongold take. Now, a lot of the replies to this tweet,
I don't even 100% or even close to 100% agree with Asmon's take there, but I like just pushing back on people. Like, it's good, like, it's funny because it's gonna fucking piss people off. It's not how I see things. I'm more libertarian, but it's just hilarious that he said it. So yeah, in that respect, I totally agree.
were
troll these
not
people.
agreeing with the original poster. Rather, they were agreeing with Asmongold, saying unfathomably based, sharing memes like this, saying that's the correct take. How are people taking the side of it?
Speaking of that stat there, I saw something funny, which is that trans people have killed more Americans than ICE has this year.
Based, sharing memes like this, saying that's the correct take. How are people taking the side of illegals, some of which are very bad people, over their own citizens? Traitorous indeed. He's not wrong. I also think ICE isn't doing enough. Asmongold is on the right side of history. You get the point. But if you go into the quotes, whoa, the tone changes very quickly. You can see an absolutely stunning, brave, and highly intelligent response right here to start off. Why are people listening to the dip that can't clean his room or take a effing shower? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I gotta stand up right now. I gotta stand up and just... This is amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Post. I've never heard this before. Did you guys know that Asmongold doesn't shower a lot? Did you hear that he had a dirty room? Which, by the way, he's cleaned the room. Like, for people so obsessed with the guy, he has cleaned the room, but this is obviously not a valid criticism whatsoever of anything he's saying. It's just a cheap insult, but, I mean, what do you expect? But then you have the other tactics from this individual, calling him a predator.
Oh, that's...
I mean...
Huh? I hate these people.
Yeah, at this point, they just throw anything out there. Words have lost all meaning, even if it means watering down terms like this and serious ones like this, to the point where when real allegations come out, they're not taken as seriously because people like this have made them buzzwords for people they don't like online. Then you have this saying, you can tell Asmongold thinks he deserves to breathe. I wonder what you...
These freaking keyboard warriors, man. Like, they're not going to do it. Like you said, oh, someone should do it, but not me. No, like, these people are LARPing weirdos.
Mean by that? Here's another one saying, this guy needs to effing go. Where's he need to go? What do you mean by that?
We know.
What do you mean he has to go? Go where? I wonder. Here's another one saying, someone genuinely needs to do it. I wonder what this person means. But not me. We all know what this person means. They're saying that someone needs to take out Asmongold. This is a very clear call to violence. This person named Xavier's online, well, clearly terminally online, because they don't want to say it with their chest. They want the result, but they're so scared of losing their dopamine source, which is Twitter, that they don't want to say anything that'll get them in trouble, so they use more vague language like this. But every single person knows exactly what this person is implying.
Yeah, that's
and encouraging,
obnoxious
and, gross,
and cowardly. Yep.
And pathetic. And then we have this unrelated video I think y'all would like.
Oh.
Well, let's give it a listen.
Okay, I'm guessing it's just going to be unrelated to anything for the most part. I like Northern Lion. I know he's a lib, but I hope he doesn't do it. I hope this isn't bad. Again, I think it's going to be a clip unrelated that just this guy thinks proves his point. But yeah, anyway, let's see what Northern Lion has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is in response to Asmongold's take.
Okay. Let's kill him. Let's kill this guy.
Yep.
Let's beat him to death with hammers.
Yep, that's just a
So
joke.
you want him to be offed, okay? Very clear.
I'm glad we didn't have to see NL take an L there.
Totally unrelated video, and also like looking at accounts like this, like shiver me timbers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Very scary individual.
That I mean, I'm a little
getting a little
scared.
more direct, saying Asmongold will be executed by the next government.
Excuse me, what? How?
The only advice I can really give is execute your next use of meds, because this is an insane thing to say.
Yep.
Then you have this: $5,000 from anyone, and I will beat this guy to a effing pulp. He'll wish the mother he offed was around to save him. Not only
Yep, I knew we'd just get the insane freaking takes here. I knew we'd get no logical arguments and just people being freaking psychos.
Starting off with slander right here. What this person's doing right now is a literal federal crime under pretty much any interpretation of the law. Like, this is This is literally like, this guy's just like, yeah, I'm gonna tweet something that could literally get me in federal prison, like right off the bat. I mean, this is how unhinged people are online. When they see an opinion they don't agree with, they feel this emboldened to say completely insane stuff like this, that if there was any sort of real punishment for stuff like this person would be in deep hot water. But then again, it seems like none of these people ever face any consequences for their actions. Therefore, they keep openly talking like this in a very brazen fashion. Now, we have this post that got a lot of attention, saying Asmongold needs to be deplatformed and go outside. Now, why exactly? Why exactly does he need to be deplatformed? What did he do, even in this clip,
have the wrong opinions?
His deplatforming. Could you elaborate, or do you just want him gone because you don't like what he's saying? That's not really how this is supposed to work. But Asmongold would reply by saying, because I think
it's not how it's supposed to work.
Immigration law.
It's not how it's supposed to work, but that's how they see things. Because again, they think they are right about everything. They can't understand alternative viewpoints.
Asmongold would reply by saying, because I think we need to have immigration law and deport illegal aliens, ? There was an election, and this was a core issue people voted on.
Correct.
It's cringe as F seeing the privileged class of influencers virtue signaling for something they never experienced the consequences from. And I'm glad to see him...
Many such cases, and it's, to expand on that a little bit, it's one of the reasons I think we need much more local government. Like, I don't want people even in other cities telling my city what people here can do, and much less I don't want people in a city halfway across the country or all the way across the country or whatever telling me what I can and can't do. I don't want the big cities in the state telling me whether or not, thankfully this isn't an issue for me, but elsewhere they're like, oh, you can't hunt coyotes or something like that if you have a farm or something. It's like, no, I don't want the big cities telling farmers what they can and can't do or something like that. So yeah, we need much more localized. If we're going to have a representational system, it has to be the local communities choosing what people can and can't do. Like, it has to be much more local. But yeah, because this is that same sort of thing. You have privileged people who don't suffer the consequences, like Asmon is saying, trying to decide for everyone else, like, whether or not we can have immigration laws.
Showing this person into the shadow realm. Some common sense is prevailing here, but of course, Asmongold spoke on anything publicly, and that gets on the radar of this commie lover, Hassan Piker. Now, I don't know what gets Hassan Piker out of bed quicker in the morning, his love of degenerate communist dictatorships, or Asmongold breathing. I don't know, maybe it's both. But he had a lot to say, but of course he had to take a break from praising who else but North Korea. In fact, he has encouraged the idea of North Korea having a nuclear program.
Okay, controversial opinion, I'm actually fine with North Korea having a nuclear program, because just like with Second Amendment, like that applies to countries too, in my opinion. Like, why? Because I don't care, and I don't think they're actually going to use it against us. Who needs to stop Hassan? Like, yeah, I mean, he's coming at it from a weird direction and actually praising them for it. My point is just that I can see it working in their interest. Like, it is a deterrent. But yeah, no, Hassan really likes to go overboard on all this shit, and he's like, yay, this is great, whatever. I'm just saying I don't mind. I think we have much bigger problems than armed North Korea.
That's how.
Once again, like, I want to fix our own shit first. Then if we really need to police the world, we can. But
off the rocker this guy is. This is not funny. This is not normal. This is deranged behavior. But this guy is trying to be settled into position as the...
I still like when he said that Iran was better than America or something like that. It's like I said, I'm a non-interventionist. I didn't want to do anything in Iran, but that, like, he manages to, even on the rare occasions where he might be in position to say something that I agree with him on, he freaking goes overboard and says insane shit like that Iranians are more free than Americans or something like that. I forget what he said, but it's just like, it was insane. You disagree? You wouldn't give a person who is already, suicidal, a loaded pistol. I don't think North Korea is as insane as people point out, though. I mean, they already have nukes. They haven't really done anything with them. But yeah, again, I get it from a country perspective. Like, just like we want to have nukes, in case so we can deter other people from messing with us. That's gonna apply to any other country too. Like, every country is going to want nukes. So if we're just talking from their perspective, it does make sense for North Korea to want nukes. Like, we can argue about whether or not we're in a position to get to say whether or not they can have nukes. But my point is just, I understand the desire there. Like, it is a strategic win for North Korea to have nukes.
Leader of the left, or whatever you want to call him, the leftist Joe Rogan, or whatever people are trying to label him as. This is insane. An insane thing to say. But he would respond to Asmongold with,
oh, this is going to be good,
just predictable projection, right? You're a multi-millionaire. Also, let me point out,
howdy,
dude,
happy,
you're like 35.
Are nukes fake? I don't know.
Stop typing in all lowercase. You are not a teenage girl. Use some punctuation, please. This is embarrassing. Okay, capital letters to start the sentences, please. Okay? He says, you're multi-millionaire.
You were U.S. Army stationed in South Korea. Not a fan of North Korea having nuclear weapons. They've done a lot of harm without them. Can't imagine. But again, they already have them and they're not using them. But no, I'm not saying North Korea is good. I'm just saying I can understand why they'd want weapons. Don't they have nuclear weapons though? I mean, maybe they're not super ready to, like, it's not available for use, but they have nuclear weapons.
Who never leaves his house. Migrant labor produces everything you consume. We should give them the proper paperwork instead of creating a power fantasy where cretins, weak cretins like you, assume a false sense of superiority over dominating less fortunate people. Wow, that's going to age like milk in a second, and it's also just incredible levels of projection.
Yep, Hassan's such a freaking weirdo.
The guy who lives in a $3 million LA mansion, drives around sports cars worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, coming out and shaming Asmongold for being a multi-millionaire. Are you kidding me? Like, there's no self-awareness whatsoever. And then he goes into this whole thing about migrant labor producing everything he consumes, as if Hassan Piker is not doing the same thing
painful.
On a literal daily basis. But no, he can't shoot.
I'm gonna tangent again, a little guy. Hey Zayla, how's it going? But yeah, migrant labor produces everything you consume. Let's, for the sake of argument, say that's true. That's not a good thing. Like, I want Americans making stuff again. So, like, again, migrants drive down the cost of labors, and companies love that, and so they can produce stuff for cheap and make more money. So yeah, it's like migrants produce everything you consume. Like, he's saying that as an argument that we owe them something. I'm saying that as a problem. So yeah, even if he's correct that migrants produce everything you consume, that doesn't mean we should be grateful to migrants. That means we need a better system. Yep, Hassan talking about cretins with a false sense of superiority. Yep. Yes, no, North Korea has some insane propaganda. No arguments there. I'm not simping for North Korea. Yep, no, there's a lot of things to not like about Hassan.
He has no choice, but he has to live under capitalism. He has no
choice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, China produces cheap goods, so we need China. We should be grateful for China.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, but he's a gigantic hypocrite, and he's one of the biggest beneficiaries of the systems he claims to hate so much. He is never defeating the communist with a Gucci bag allegation.
Jesus.
This is so goofy. And the comments are roasting him, and rightfully so.
Hey, it's Kodiak.
We should keep our illegals because
Kodiak. absolutely despises Hassan.
They're the ones picking fruit, and
Yep.
quote, isn't the wit
Oh,
winning?
okay, good. I'm glad other people are saying what I was saying. This is like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, who cares? Who cares if migrants are producing things? Again, that's a problem, not something to be grateful for. And I'm talking mostly illegal immigrants, but also like we don't want to ship people in legally either if they're going to be replacing Americans and driving down wages.
Argument you think. Yeah, I've heard that one before from the very progressive people. Why does Palestine get a border but the USA doesn't? He's not the weak cretin guy being a dog abusing terrorist blazing furry Prada B-word through, or though, that's a cretin. I will explain the reason why Hassan is so jealous of Asmongold to the point that of unhinged obsession is because Hassan grew up as a fat kid with an extremely wealthy family. Hassan has never earned anything in his entire life. On the other hand, Asmongold genuinely had nothing, but built himself up to become wealthy and lives the way Hassan larps about. No mansion, no designer clothes, no fancy cars. On top of all that, no matter how much Hassan slaps press on his chest and pretends he's respected, everyone trusts Asmongold more. Asmon's viewership is always higher, even with Hassan botting. Asmon earned and
This is
what
utterly
Hassan
brutal.
Never could and never will. Ouch.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, big ouch. You guys don't understand. Hassan grew up basically poor and in poverty. He only got the second best horses to ride. He's just like us and only got a 960 on his SAT, which is a reference to the governor of California,
Yes.
Gavin Newsom,
Yep.
who tried to relate to
Black people.
the black community by saying he only got a 960 on his SAT, so he understands them. Which
That was
is
amazing.
incredibly racist.
I like all the jokes that were spawning out of that. I was like, yeah, actually, I stole a bike on my way here, guys. I'm just like you. I robbed an old lady. It was just funny. Everyone just spiraling off of that. It's like, but yeah, no. Oh my God, yeah, I'm really dumb, just like you black people. It's like, holy shit. And then he said he couldn't read, and it's like even putting aside his insane pandering to black people or what he thought was pandering, it's like, why should anyone elect someone who can't read? I know he can read, but still.
In just like unbelievable levels from a guy who's supposed to
Yeah, he should have started talking as if he was black too, like just put on a really thick, overdone black accent. That would have been great.
be like the super progressive one, but that's, beside the point. But Hassan wasn't done, okay? So Camila Cabello comes out and makes a statement about what's going on in Cuba. She is a natural-born citizen of Cuba, and she says it's been 67 years of a failing dictatorship and an oppressive regime, and that Cuban people are...
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, yeah, he streams a lot. If we're calling that work, he does put in a lot of work, and he's been pretty consistent towards hating America. Yep. Oh, okay, fair enough. I think he's trending top for the Dem ticket chances. Like, I think it's Gavin Newsom and AOC or something I heard today. So that's not good. That's not good.
Suffering in an echo chamber where no one can hear them because, well, to speak is to risk their life. Now, how do you think Hassan, you can see it on the screen, but how do you think Hassan responded to this? Someone who was born in Cuba talking about the oppression of Cubans from a dictatorship. He calls her in her statement gross.
Yeah.
What else do you say, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, how much more ridiculous and disgusting can this guy get? It's unreal. And the comments blasting it. I don't know how he gets any likes because the entire comment section these days, all of his replies are just blasting him nonstop. You can see this person saying...
Just one of the weirdest parts about Hassan is he's so narcissistic and delusional that he can't even help himself. Like, I don't think he's I don't know much about him. I don't think he's a super dumb guy, but he just can't help himself with these like insane takes. And similar, it's been a kind of a theme for the night, but these people think they're always right. So they think like that just dunking on people is a good argument since they're the good guys. But yeah, I mean, he could have at least tried to have an argument here. Like, if he objects to this, say something more than gross. Like, explain why you think this is wrong. I don't know, man.
Days, all of his replies are just blasting him nonstop. You can see this person saying, yeah, I'll trust her and her family over your privileged behind who hasn't lived there.
We don't have to get into the upcoming election or whatever, but I will say if the Republicans screw up majorly, it could bounce back to a Dem ticket, or sorry, a Dem win pretty easily. So I wouldn't be so confident that Vance or Rubio or whatever have this in the bag. California about to flip red. I haven't looked at it. I'd be really surprised because they've said it might a couple of times, and it usually doesn't even come close. And I think a bunch of the more conservative people are leaving California too. So yeah, I don't think California is going red, but again, I haven't looked into it.
Showing that she was born in Cuba and immigrated legally when she was 7 years old. Of course, the communist tells the Cuban how to feel. Just proves her point. Funny how Cubans have been speaking about this for decades, voting with their feet too, but you choose to ignore them because it doesn't fit your anti-American.
It would take a big screw up. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people disappointed in the Republican behavior from a lot of angles. I mean, ID law passed, all states might flip red. Yeah. That's a good point, though. That's a good point if they actually lock down the voting. But yeah, and why I'm saying it's very possible is the Republicans just keep doing. It's me. I'm mad at Republicans. Yeah. No, they do keep doing just stupid shit. And you can say, oh, it was a big win last time or something. It does. Like, you have to understand how it works. Like, even if the Republicans are really favorable among Republican voters, of course, you need. I think there are more. I'm not sure if this is still true or whatever, but I think there are more registered Democrats than registered Republicans. So point is, Republicans especially need the independents and the third party people and stuff like that. Republicans need to be popular amongst a broad group if they're going to win. So if they're doing war shit, or if they're doing censorship or authoritarian stuff, even if all the Republicans like that, you're gonna lose that sliver that you need to push you over the edge. So I think the Republicans have been doing enough to alienate the non-core Republicans that they are going to be in trouble electorally. And I don't cheer that on. I do think the Republicans are better than the Democrats, for sure. I have many criticisms for the Republicans, but I don't want to hand the country back to the Democrats. That's for sure. Republicans are not doing well in the primaries. Yeah, I think so. And midterms, yep.
American narrative. Cuba is an impoverished island and would look like Miami if not for the communist thugs in
yes.
power. Wealthy American communists
it's
judging
cooked.
the people.
Yep, it might be cooked.
Who've actually experienced communism. There is Hassan and all of his orbiters. Absolutely insane. Of course, Asmongold had something to say about this because, yeah, I mean,
if Tulsi ran on the Republican ticket, would I vote for her? I don't know, man. Like, if I hadn't seen her this time, yeah, I mean, I'd be excited. But again, it's one of my criticisms of the administration is I think they've just compromised on way too many things. Like, Tulsi flipped from, it's funny because we're talking about Iran again. This was the other one. This was like the so-called 12-day war. But Tulsi flipped on her own intelligence reporting. Like, the stuff that had come out was that, yeah, she did 180 on Epstein topic as well. Like, so yeah, I like Tulsi. I think she's better than average. I think she's done a lot to betray trust, and she's not who she looked like before this. So yeah, I would have to think about that. I'm very disillusioned with everyone. Yeah, I hope we get a good candidate.
who doesn't have an issue with what this guy is saying? It's totally narcissistic and hypocritical.
What is this? Why you get mad about this?
Oh,
There's
Massey for
nothing-
sure.
Hey guys, keep in mind, there's nothing that performative communists in America hate more than real people that have lived
tourist.
under communism. They hate them more than anything. They do, because there's nothing you could say. Because again, like, there's no argument against this or anything else. And yeah, this is just, it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that you're trying to degrade a Cuban, I don't know if she's a Cuban American, but you know, again, I mean, you know, if we had that system that I was talking about, she would be. And
once again, I don't have to agree with Asmin on everything to appreciate him just roasting these people too. Let him have it.
Anyway, the fact is that yes, 100%, it's a shithole over there. Do you think Che Guevara and Fidel Castro were good guys? What are you, fucking retarded? And so, like, to say this is gross, like, it's just, what a sad thing to say, bro. Like, that's just embarrassing. Like, you're getting upset about this, right? You just don't understand socialism like I do, says college freshman to a man who escaped socialism on a raft.
I've actually literally seen those interviews. They're pretty funny. Like, that one is Babylon B and a joke, but it does actually happen.
Man, this is the one thing that they hate because it breaks the narrative. It's all about the narrative.
This is literally Hassan. This is Hassan in a nutshell. He can
Gross.
see people affected by regimes, affected by dictatorships, affected by communism, and he speaks over them and calls them gross for doing so because it doesn't fit his agenda. He literally will speak over people affected by systems that he not only doesn't pretend to care about, but in many cases glorifies. That is Hassan Piker in a nutshell. Now, of course, I didn't forget about
Oh, good.
Demon Time Mizkif.
No,
it all
not.
comes back around, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people, because of Asmongold's takes, especially involving ICE, they're calling him alt-right, and they're saying he's a grifter, and he has this right-wing spin, which if you've watched Asmongold's streams, like, to think he's some crazy, totally on the right person, you're just not, like, paying attention. He has definitely some opinions that are all over the place politically, but you can see a Demon Time Mizkif has exposed Asmongold, and he claims he knows why he's a right-wing grifter.
Oh, joy.
You know what I actually think was the crux in what really destroyed Asmon to turn him into who he is today? In any of his old videos,
Look at this fucking schmuck talking about who Asmongold is today. Asmongold is successful and entertaining and incredibly popular. This guy's a psychopathic narcissist. But yeah, go ahead, Mizkif. Tell us why Asmon is the terrible person that he is today.
Claims he knows why he's a right-wing grifter.
You know what I actually think was the crux in what really destroyed Asmon to turn him into who he is today? And any of his old viewers can probably agree with me. I think Dark Souls. When he played it and he was so bad, and it proved that he was not good at games, he wasn't getting pogs, he wasn't getting people saying easy, he wasn't getting people saying let's go. He was getting everyone in that chat was saying Omega lol. They were laughing at him, and I think that
This is so bad. I almost want to say he's joking, but I don't think he is. Really? Let's shame his gameplay. He's so bad at video games. Oh, dude, he could stream. He could play out of his mind bad and still pull in viewers.
really pissed him off because he doesn't like feeling inferior and he doesn't like people laughing at him. So he completely went a ridiculous route to farm these insane viewers. And I think that's exactly what happened with Asmon.
It's like, who's taking this guy seriously?
Yes, people didn't like my gameplay, so I completely changed my stream and my audience grew. Okay, buddy, sure.
Like, what an unfounded and stupid thing to say. He really thinks he's exposing him. Yeah, it's because he's bad at games. That's why he became this right-wing...
Yeah, if true Asmon based, I mean, yeah, that would be an incredible power move. He's just like, you know what, I can't play games anymore. I'm just going to build up an entirely different structure and just totally rebuild and also be incredibly successful.
Grifter, which of course, if he's a grifter, you have to prove that he's lying about his actual beliefs for monetary gain. Of course, Mizkif can't do that. Also, dude, aren't you worried about your own allegations against you? And aren't you worried about the lawsuit you filed against Amiru, Asmongold, OTK, among others. Like, you are literally in a lawsuit, a defamation lawsuit. You filed it against Asmongold, and you're still talking about him publicly. This guy, if he has these lawyers, they should be jumping on his microphone every single time, like the Secret Service, trying to prevent him from speaking publicly, because all he does is make things worse for himself. In fact, his entire case against Asmongold, for example, with defamation, everything he provided in the court documents are things that Asmongold simply reacted to because Mizkif admitted them publicly. It's insane. Today has been a true round of Asmongold derangement syndrome on levels we're seeing that are, well, kind of expected, let's be honest. But as always, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts on today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
All right. That was fun, I guess. We liked the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that stuff. But yeah, man, that was painful. Thankfully not as painful as some of that other stuff we've been looking at, but still, ouch, those guys are insane. Unemployed opinions yet? No. We could do that. I've got Dawn P pulled up somewhere here. Oh, I can just pop it up over here. Dawn P. Where are ya? Why is this so hard to find? Oh, there we go. Oh, he's live right now. Cool. We had Demon Time. He did some good stuff, man. Truck Nuts, K Crusader. This one shows as being watched, but I just clicked on it once. But yeah, we should watch that at some point as well. Bano, good stuff, man. But yeah, let's do it. So is this about harmful opinions? Probably not. I think it came out after that. Anyway, it'll be what it'll be. Alrighty, let's make sure it's at good settings. Yep. Ahoy, checking out another Don P. Bongwater video, Unemployed Opinions. I like Don, very cool. He does good work and is always sharing techniques and everything too. Very helpful guy as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit it.
Question. I know where you live, bro. Oh, okay.
To zoom into the head.
Okay. All right, man. Hey. I'm sending the Tectone nuke to Canada, buddy.
That looks great, the fat guy on the scooter.
Massive day for the unemployed. Drama from Pokemon to George Floyd. Shadowboxing my way through the internet. Gonna fuck your mom and collect my rent. You can try and ratio me with your retarded minions. Yeah, motherfucker, it's unemployed opinions.
Unemployed opinions.
This is great.
Unemployed fucking opinions.
Welcome to Unemployed Opinions. I'm Wesley Jetson.
And I'm more Peggy.
It's a massive day for the unemployed with non-stop drama. This past month,
I like his voice. I like it.
That's right, Wesley. We are here to bring
like
you a
it just,
series so legendary.
it's just funny because it doesn't quite fit It's not what you expect, so I like the disconnect there.
SpongeBob to be here.
Wow. So much has happened in the past 30 days, we decided to do a small recap of the most unemployed drama on the internet.
First up, the Ham Planet and Orbiters. Froggen has fallen off even harder and is crying about being irrelevant.
Accurate.
Gravitationally related, one of Ramoon's denims has been caught talking about Alabama backwoods family log type stuff. I don't know about you, but whenever someone starts talking about how taking a hayride with your family isn't bad,
Incest is
Whoa.
weird and a little gross, but
Excuse-
ethically completely fine if it's in between consenting adults and there's no power creep relation.
Why? Why? Why?
it makes
Like, the opinion itself aside, why the fuck would you say it publicly? This is like on camera in front of a lot of people. What the fuck is wrong with this crazy person?
you think they've done a thing or two like that
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah.
You also can't
What-
forget the leader of this little solar system of creators, Hazan, has been extremely angry with a peanut. For some reason,
that's
Hazan
bad.
is getting extremely angry about the famous VTuber Burnt Peanut by supporting the United States.
VTuber.
And that peanut, it is somehow an Israeli
That's amazing, beefing with a peanut.
operative.
Bro, this is the number one streamer of Israel.
Because of course,
Someone earlier joked that Hassan is an Israeli psyop. I'm kind of seeing it, like with the way he makes any argument about blaming Israel for anything look ridiculous just because he's so quick to jump there. Like he's literally doing good propaganda for Israel by being so insane about everything.
everyone that is more popular than him is from Israel.
What the fuck are you talking
Exactly.
We have an expert in who he would call exceptional retards.
Please welcome Nux.
Yes. Don's
Welcome to the
Nux is
show.
cool.
You know a lot about these people. Is this normal? These retards are getting dumber by the second, and I, for one, have no idea just how retarded they can get.
Honestly, I'm not surprised by they... What the fuck is that powder? It's nothing. I was running low on K. It was a long flight from Vietnam.
What do you think their end goal is? They seem all over the place.
Goblin Nux, yeah. Oh, and now he's back.
I believe they are working with Somalians to generate more power so Hassan can keep shocking Kaya.
What are you talking about?
Nux, I have one question left. Out of the three of them, which one has failed the hardest? Hassan. Definitely. He's fighting with a fucking peanut. That tells you all you need to know. He's a broken man.
Thanks for joining us, Nux. Wesley, what's the next shit show on the docket?
Yeah, there's this one twink named Mizgif who has been being extra gay lately.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
He keeps trying to start shit so he can be relevant, but he's only pissed off everyone to the point where no one wants to associate with him.
Oh my god, Ms.
He's
Kip,
just looking
stop.
for attention. An aging woman named Pokimane is crashing out after her boyfriend stopped her thirst trap grift. She was running
Don't-
out of time, and when all she had
That was a good look there.
is crashing out after
Also, oh, what?
boys and girl.
Why did that start auto-playing? But yeah, that's so funny.
After her boyfriend stopped her
But yeah, this is brutal. Aging, whatever you call her.
thirst trap grift.
Just kind of looks and sighs.
Running out of time, and when all she had
Yeah, they're
was
good.
trying to bait dudes for cash, she accelerated her decline into irrelevance.
That's a fair assessment. Our last story is of a Genshin Impact player who was let out of prison early.
Wait, seriously? How does that even work?
Tectone was let out of Gooner prison so he could go find some super gay Tectone was...
Also, that's a good OBS. Holy shit. Not sure why it's two of them, but yeah, wow. That's a really impressively rendered setup there.
Let out a Gooner prison so he could go find some super gay box in Vietnam.
Yeah, Ketamine Dreaming's on the list.
Mugshot.
We actually have his mugshot.
Boy, oh boy, is that going to be an absolute shit show. I texted him to see if I could watch his Genshin baddies while he is away on some gay crusade.
This is too much dog shit to deal with, man. Let's call it here.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's bounce.
That's good. That's good. Wow. All right, what do we do next? Maybe nothing, but maybe I find one more thing to stick in here. But I'm getting pretty tired, and we'll call it here. I wanted this to be a little bit of a shorter stream, and then I will be not streaming tomorrow, and then we'll be back Monday. Monday. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we do that. People were saying I should react to some more normie's not the right word, but you know, some non-AI videos, and we could do this one. Like, apparently I was told that Falling in Reverse, even though it's like licensed and stuff, they don't strike it. They like people reacting to it. They like sharing it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we could do that. Oh, that's good. Yeah. You just realized they talked about Tech going to Vietnam, and Nux mentioned just getting back from there. All right, but yeah, let's do this one. I'm more familiar with this one, and we'll watch that later, but this one was linked, so let's do the Falling in Reverse, Watch the World Burn. They do freaking amazing stuff. I'm not super familiar with this one, but I'm sure I'll like it. Again, the music is good, and then the videos are just next level craziness. All right, we're checking out Watch the World Burn by Falling in Reverse. Let's go. These are crazy good.
Yeah, I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate, it helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battled depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point of no return by being passive aggressive. I'll brandish a weapon, teach all you motherfuckers a lesson. I actually battle my demons and tell us if I'm really keeping the sound of lost.
Yeah.
Living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes at a cost. They're licking the jar for fixing to rip me apart. I'm swimming with sharks. I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting the end of the stars. I'm like I shot up a adrenaline, mixed with some adrenaline. Started a battle, but bitch, I'm a finish it. Think you can stop me, not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive. Thinking my bitch, tripping on nothing, just getting in the car. Ripping and sticking the mark. I'm tipping the charts. I got enemies trying to
Absolutely amazing.
evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy. You were not a friend of me. Cause I have been to places that you never want to go. Yeah, I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know.
So good.
I can do some damage, but I'll never.
Yeah.
All it takes is one post with some fun like dominoes. You'll never get rid of me. Too many enemies whipping my imagery.
Yep, definitely some Eminem.
Somebody send me some positive energy. About to go dark. I'm about to go dizzy into the darkness, into infinity. Shut you motherfuckers up. Listening? Stacking up a little pretty penny, then taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me, cause you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God, you're like yawn. I'm a time bomb, and I'm vibes wrong. It's my honor. Kill the syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous, and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list.
Damn.
I can't control the monster any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us solo. No tomorrows are to swallow. Death is calling, so I'm crawling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling down. Like missiles falling from the sky. Come and save us. Pain and sorrow left us solo. Here today, but gone tomorrow. The pain inside is the fuel that drives.
Holy shit. Again, visuals and audio are just so good. Damn. 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 All right. Man, no, that's crazy. So much going on there too. Fire extinguisher awareness. All right. Anyway, let's see who we got to raid. I know Leaflet's on. Tabby as well. Lynx is on. Pippa. I think we might raid Leaflet again. Let's see who's on other platforms as well. Let's see. But yeah, we like Leaflet. We'll probably just do Leaflet. Leaflet is doing a collab. Yeah. With... Oh, nice. Yep. Cool. Rana, yep. Okay, yeah, we've got Leaflet and Tabby. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whoops, that's the wrong one. And she does not stream on YouTube. So who's over on YouTube? Oh, wait. Oh, I know what's going on. Never mind. I was like, that's weird. Okay. We'll send our YouTube people over to Links. Go ahead and say hi over there, I guess. And then I'll send everyone else over to Leaflet. Yeah, go say hi over on there. So this is Links YouTube. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good night. Hey, Links. Yeah. So anyway, there's a link there, and then I will send Kick people over to. I don't think Kick will let me raid, so another unofficial raid. I'll just drop the Leaflet one over there. All right, Leaflet. Oh, it's okay. We can try it. Last time it didn't let me. Let's see if it works better this time. /host. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, yep. So yeah, anyway, I'll just, go over there, and then I'll do the official raid where it will let me. Let's go ahead and raid Leaf. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yep, so just something like that. Thank you. And yeah, have a good one, everybody. I will not be back tomorrow. We will be back the day after that. Thank you. Everyone have a good weekend. Peace. Catch you later. Let's see. There we go. All right, have a good one. Peace.
Me heart is even never bend. For the right road's bloody narrow, and it never seems to end. Through storm and steel and centuries, he carried a righteous flame.
Image gen lets you do everything, which is
Jack the
amazing.
deathless, but the heart still
The
feels.
other